Yo, welcome back to the new and improved Off the Grid podcast. Uh, what's going on? Like, shit, do we talk about the rebrand or do we wait? You know what? How's niggas been?
Shit, I've been good. I got a new Instagram, so y'all go ahead and follow it. It's public, not a private IG.
What's your IG, bro?
Yeah,
Score 3301, but I'm actually gonna change that name. So we'll reconvene next episode. Just know it's public and
find out on next week's episode Off the Grid podcast.
Yeah, Cam, what's good out, man?
What? Oh,
hold on, nah, Brent.
well, we still gotta run. We gonna get through it. We got a guest here. We got a guest host here today.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, shouts out to my dog Cam. Cam, talk to the people, my boy.
Man, I'm Cam. Ariane boy. I met everybody through my boy Ariane. Ain't too much to me. Hey, you come around me, cool dude. Hey, I'll keep it solid.
Hey, how you been though, dog?
Been chilling, just working on this grind. Gotta get this money. All we gotta do.
Get this
money. Chasing the money, man.
Always.
You ain't tell them niggas your name was K Smooth, bro?
Hey, man, K Smooth, KSMUVE. Hey, that's what everybody say. That's what I've been going by since I was 8 years old. K Smooth.
Hey,
that's my dog, man. Say, what's up with you, bro?
I'm chilling. Life's good. Just got back from Oklahoma yesterday, kicking it with the fam.
How was the trip?
It was a good trip, bro. I love kicking it with my family, all my cousins. We went up there to see my auntie, so it was just an overall good trip. Watching football. Yo, OU gets crazy for game day.
Oh yeah.
I've never been through Norman during.
Shut the city down, the whole town.
Man, everything. Yeah. It looked like Austin during South by.
It's real.
I was looking like, dang, I want to sneak up here for a game day.
And Norman not even no big city.
Nah, it's not, fool. But yeah, outside of that, that's really what's been going on. Working, plotting,
I said plotting.
Yeah, bro. I'm plotting out the next 10 years or so. I'll be like the MCU or something.
Yeah, hey, go ahead.
But hey, Lou, how you been, dog? What you been on?
The same shit, bro. Just working like you said, plotting on my next move. And what's up with these bikes, man?
Hey, I'm ready.
Yeah, look.
Ready, man. Hey.
I'm trying to get, bro, bike boys.
I really want a Harley glider. Trying to be on my Rick Ross, with the 30-inch wheel in the front, got the 12s on the back. Got a nice young lady riding with me. That's what I'm talking about.
The cruise. You trying to be an old nigga already.
Bro, we hitting 30.
Oh, you be an old nigga.
Hey, sound like the
person, old niggas is the new young niggas at the point right now. Excuse my man, I'm just saying.
Hey, the way these young niggas is moving.
I ain't trying to be like these niggas.
Hey, look, these new young.
Hey, BYNs?
Yeah.
BYNs? Nah, ain't no switch near me. It's
I don't want no problems.
Nah.
I'm a civilian.
I'm a civilian.
Hey, what does Sue Sir say? I'm a square. You're a square. You got on the podcast. I'm a square. You're right.
Right. You got it. Bikes.
Like you said, bro, just applying on that.
I want one. You might as well join up on the club, man.
I mean, I got it. But I go get a little Gixxer 750 or something, start out with, something smooth. They only go about 160. So if you getting up there at that speed, now I know you trying to kill yourself.
Yeah, 160 like that or not?
160, yeah, it's fast. I mean,
yeah,
160 is fast. That's it. That's all I need. Cause I'ma only do about maybe 100. Yeah,
if I'm feeling it.
Yeah, if I'm feeling it, I'm just just something to cruise around the city with. Rev my engine. Yeah, you see me, biker boy.
Look cool.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up to the bar or something, grab a beer. That's it. Go home. Something just relax your mind and just something to think. Go home, cause it's I keep telling everybody, bro, we gotta get out these video games.
No.
Get out here. Girl,
that nigga
I keep trying to tell y'all, man.
I already been on that.
It's more things in the world. Grab a hobby. Us black men need to get hobbies. Start traveling, getting groups and stuff. Cause every other group is doing it, but us. I'm like, our hobby is going after these women. I mean, if you really think about it, because next thing you know, it's what girl you tied to or something like that. And everybody try to say, they lied down, all that sort of stuff. But hey, end of the day, it is what it is. We got to get hobbies and do other things.
I mean,
I fuck with that.
I feel like niggas have hobbies.
True.
outside of video games.
Nah, bro, fuck, that was a
Out.
stray, nigga. I caught a stray just.
You hobbies though, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, you
kids,
got
right.
I do, but yeah, bro, I enjoy spending my free time on the game. Like, I've always been that way though.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Let's get us a softball team or something.
But look,
and trying to do it. Look,
Hey,
I've been trying to do softball.
we can be out there.
We're trying to do that shit too.
What's
yeah, niggas saying that way.
Yeah,
Hey, on this podcast, I try to do for him. Play Smooth said it. I said, let's go and get
You trying to
these
fall out?
teams together.
all right. We gonna talk, Cam.
We gonna talk, y'all, and we gonna get these bikes.
I got
I definitely want to bite.
y'all got.
Oh, you might as well join up. Hey, nigga, I want to bite too. Y'all niggas hate.
Man,
All right.
you can go get you a 3-wheeler. They got them Can-Ams with the 2 wheels in the front, 1 wheel in the back. You can get you one of them. Play it safe.
Hell no. I'm about to be.
You ain't fucking with it, bro.
I ain't fucking with it. I'm about to be like Robin. I'm being a little shit.
Off to the side.
Hey.
Hey, don't be in the side
He
court.
riding with you, nigga. He riding with you.
Who Jixer? He gonna be the one with the Harley. He riding with him.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I'll be off on the side. I ain't finna be. No. Ain't finna be me. I'm too scared.
I mean, we can all go to class because you know they do it at what they call Vista Ridge Mall now, Music City Mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Music City Mall, man.
Yeah, Mall.
RP to Mr. Ridge.
Is it a mall? I know it's so many things.
I went in there. It was like a food court.
It's
Nigga,
a
it's
food court,
in
a
there.
library. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a black-owned like bookstore in there.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
fly by.
I ain't know that.
Black-owned
Ain't know that
bookstore in there. You know, shout out to that lady. I met her in Chapel Hill a while back. A few other things, some jewelers in there
Yeah.
and food.
That's what I was going.
Yeah, some food.
Yeah,
So, Cam, while you was talking about hobbies, what are your hobbies then, nigga?
man. Honestly, I have no hobbies right now. To be honest, that's what I'm saying. I be wanting to get out and do stuff, but
Talking to the mic.
can you hear me? Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, hey,
Nigga, I'm just
hopefully,
saying, like,
hopefully they can hear me. Hold on, let me adjust.
That's why I stay adjusting mine.
All right, so yeah, I don't really have no hobbies. I'm a lone wolf out here. I be by myself.
Hey, me and you both, dog.
I mean, it's like I got y'all and stuff, but really, if I ain't at the crib with my dog or something, or running errands, checking on my people, I ain't really got nothing to do. And that take up pretty much a day. So that's why I'm saying I need to structure my day and learn, to be around people again and having hobbies. That's what I was saying. That'll be the first thing, me getting back out there in a little softball team.
Yeah.
yeah.
Doing something. So, I mean, I miss interacting with my dogs and stuff. And it's like these girls, they had their little groups, they had their days and stuff. But then when we get together, they look at us, sideways, like what? Because it ain't known for, us to just all link up and kick it like that.
I mean, you got to think about prior to COVID, it was like that.
Yeah, COVID knocked
like,
off everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It did.
Now niggas done got accustomed to, yeah, nigga, we can get on the game and talk. Like, I ain't got to go nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
Everybody
that's
was
what I'm
online.
saying. Get off that game.
And I don't even play video games like that. And I was online during COVID.
Man, I went out and bought a whole system just to play it during that period of time. And I was playing Forza. And that's it.
Hey, Forza hard.
Forza and Call of Duty. And that game has collected dust. It has not been turned on since COVID.
Same way. I don't be playing the game like that. Like, I be wanting to get back only because, like, I know it allowed me to interact with you guys. So that's the only reason why I kind of been wanting to get back into it. Other than that, like, my game be collecting dust. Just in the same Xbox One.
Exactly.
I don't know how many years. I think I had the Xbox One since college.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all, I know he on the game. Maybe you be on the game.
Hey.
You say?
Not really. Like, I would like to. I like to be on the game because it keeps me in the house. It keeps me from spending bread.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I like to be on the game. But I be having to do too much shit. Like you said, like, I be having hobbies. I want to find time to golf. I want to, I got to sit here. I sit here and pod. Like, I love to do this. I got to, do things for this, So, like, I go to the gym, like, 4 or 5 times a week. So, like, those are, like, kind of my hobbies, and that's what takes up a lot of my time. Like, when I come home, I don't feel like fiddling around with NCAA. Because then once I get on this hoe, I'm on it for, like, 6 hours. I'm on it till, like, 2 a.m.
And you going.
playing,
And you got to get up in the morning at what, 4 something?
Yeah.
Oh, nope.
05. Well, me, I got to get 4. You
Get
know,
up
I'm
at
getting
7.
to it. I wish I had that schedule.
7. I don't gotta be until 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that for you.
Hey, I needed that. I spent too long waking up at unnecessary times.
Yeah.
That's just
Hey, the 9 to 5 life, it can be nice. Hey, I start work when I want to start. I don't know about you.
I hope your boss see this. I hope your boss see this. He be like, oh, he started work. We want to. Okay.
I love it for y'all that get that privilege.
There with the
Hey,
notepad.
Clip it.
I
Hey,
mean,
cut this part out of the pot.
Put it in the hard.
hey, but y'all wild. But I love that, man. Y'all get to start, you know, when y'all want to and stuff. I'm out here in the field for real every day.
Or that shit. I'm kind of technically back in the field. Shoot, my second job.
Okay, so
Yeah.
good you got a second job. I've been thinking about it.
I can't do it.
I may go flip some
Fuck.
burgers.
Yeah, I be wanting to, but fuck that.
I went and got me a nice little overnight thing.
Oh, that's smooth. That's smooth. That's what everybody wants. It's kind of hard now trying to get overnight at certain spots
Yeah.
to like fit your schedule for your day job.
Yeah.
That because everybody's starting to catch on. You know, this wage gap out here with the cost of living, something serious.
Yeah, man.
Some serious shit ghetto. Like, I don't even know what else to say. This shit ghetto.
Hey, man, trust me.
So I'm say, nigga, you
Keep going on. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all podcast. Y'all
tell that nigga,
Appreciate
hey,
it.
man, that nigga ain't got no heart.
You need to say with your shit.
can say it with my chest.
Ariel,
Say it
give me an
with-
update. How the game going?
I was just about to ask Ariel. I know I was kind of picking over there looking at it.
14, 13.
13. Who up?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay.
AC finna go score though.
Yeah, let's we got these fit checks. Let's see. We're gonna start with Micah.
Yeah. Come on, Mike.
Y'all do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see
Okay.
it. All black.
Nigga said y'all.
Hey, triple black or black on black. My damn sweat's flooding. You can barely tell, but it's black socks, black shoes. I got the 270s on, short, black, you know, long sleeve, black hair tie. Even though I don't need this no more. Actually, the real conversation of my fit check is my hair. It's gone.
Nigga said,
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, I need to cut this shit off.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Nigga funny looking. Yeah, say
hey man, that's not what a couple not playing. But I ain't gonna put nobody's name out there. No, I got a couple compliments. You know what I'm saying?
They told you
They
that.
like you.
24.
No, I said compliments, not comments.
Them old ladies coming at you now.
Hey.
They leave them sugar mamas. You need to get you one.
I don't know about the sugar mama way. I mean, maybe
Sugar mama.
maybe
when
way
the sugar
for it.
mama dog,
Hey,
you take a sugar mama, you win for all of us.
catch one by a good 40. 37 to 42 is a good sugar mama age. That's like a meerkat. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They getting ready.
Yeah.
They getting ready.
I hate this. He said a meerkat.
I mean, because she just, you know, she a little older where everybody kind of turn their head and look at you like, hold on, she's 37, but then she could look like, you know, still a little younger. So it's kind of like, okay.
some women be in their prime in their 40s.
Hey, trust me.
You know, I ain't gonna knock it. So, just never know. The opportunity presents itself.
I was just saying, because, you know, the older women, they, you know, prefer a low cut, you know, with the beard. They'll be the ones you in Target real quick or Walmart walk by and they kind of, they'll stop you and ask, oh, do you think this will be good to eat tonight? You know damn well they're going to. You just want to say something.
Last
You
week.
know what I'm saying? That's all it be.
I ain't gonna lie though, when I got this cut, I was like, let me go find myself something to do. I was about to go to Target.
I'm dead.
Nigga just
Hey.
running unnecessary.
I was like, you know, I need some new cologne. I was gonna go to Ulta and get some cologne.
Hey,
I ain't mad at you, bro.
Hey, I was gonna find some errands to do, bro.
I ain't mad at you. Look, shit, me and Lil Man, we went and got our cut on Saturday. I said before he got out the show, I said, go ahead, let him know we outside. He said, we outside today.
he told everybody.
Early.
Hey, and then I kind of fucked up because as soon as we got in the car, he's like, so where we going? I'm like, nigga, to the house.
Get that man
Something
hooked.
like that. You could have walked them around the mall one time.
We going to Legoland?
No, we going home.
Free.
Oh, we going
We
home.
going to bed.
Damn, why you doing like that?
You green, bro.
Nigga, it was nap time, bro.
See, you going to
It
bed?
was nap time.
Bro, I pulled out from the barbershop. I ain't even make it to the highway. He was already asleep. So I'm like, yeah.
Hey, well, you know, you
And get that man trust issues.
right?
Yeah.
He gonna be like, man, my daddy be playing me.
This nigga
Actually, that's probably what he gonna say to you next time, because you gonna say, "Hey, we outside," and he gonna say, "Quit playing with me." He gonna
be like,
hey,
are we really?
we really going outside? He gonna hit you with an on guide.
God,
Put that on something.
put that on something.
They can tell you put that on my granny, bro.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and, he a trip. But I told you, yeah, we was in Walmart yesterday, bro. It was 2 different females he done spoke to, and now we in a full blown conversation, bro. Just because he said what's up. He's like,
Hey.
oh, how old is he? I'm like, yeah, me and my little nigga running the 2, man.
You got
Yeah.
to with
Hey.
the young fella.
Yeah,
Start him young.
you got to.
I used to do that with my little brother. He was like
See,
6
that's
at
why
the
niggas
time.
don't have hobbies. Niggas like you see what
I just said it. You see what I'm saying? Hey, we all guilty of it, but that's wrong.
tell my little nephews though. I definitely tell them like, don't focus on the hoes. Like focus on sports. Like get to college, bro. Do what you gonna do. Hoes be there.
They will.
Like it's just part of life. But what you got? What you rocking, Cam?
Man, honestly, I'm basic. I found this, what is it, Bass Pro Shop hat? Bass Pro Shop.
Ain't seen that one yet.
I ain't seen nobody with this one, so I felt like it was exclusive. Got a Walmart Broncos tee on. I seen it when I was on my lunch break. I thought it was clean, so I picked it up. Some olive, like kind of sweat, little jogger pants, and some all-white Coach, little loafer shoes. You know, something simple.
Yeah, some slight.
Don't slide. Gotta throw a little type of designer in there somewhere.
He getting money.
Hey,
Designer getting money.
it's quiet, quiet old money. You know, that's what we say. I don't try to be too flashy with it.
Crazy.
I nigga stepped out in the coach shoes. I ain't.
Hey, man, it's an everyday step. I
Hey, what you
mean,
got, man.
I got man.
Don't throw your
that's clean. I like that.
Appreciate it, man.
What is that, a jacket? You call it a jacket or a shirt?
It's a shirt. It's a button down.
You know,
A little-
you look.
I thought it was a jacket.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, hold on. My nigga got the.
That's some little dude stuff.
I got my
Yeah,
nigga.
you know, I said that's some little dude stuff. Y'all can either call it a or a shirt. Y'all can get away with that. So, hey, over here on this side, big dude side,
I'm with you for real.
hey, you know what's a jacket and a shirt on us.
Yeah.
Goddamn me.
You know the difference.
Real shit.
No,
Hey, but that's clean though. What is that, corduroy?
yeah,
I like
that's
that.
Still, man, I got it from Target.
Hey,
You feel me?
Target is Target. I shop in Target. Trust me. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't care what none of you women say out there. I am a Target shopper. Hey, you will catch me in a Target date on a date. I don't care.
Look on me.
On me,
I got these little flare khaki pants on. The Vapor Maxes on.
I like them. Like those.
You know, them hoes fire.
So
Yeah, them hoes clean.
Bro, I like them Vapor Maxes on other people. I don't know that I like them on my own feet, though.
Why is that?
I don't know, bro. I just feel like they kind of shaped weird, but not in a bad
I
way.
get that.
I got you.
Because, again, I like them on other people's feet. But,
You just gotta try and find your shoe.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
My shoes are Vapor, pretty much Air Maxes and Air Forces.
yeah, no, I'm going to rock some Forces.
That's as you walk in my closet.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get into threes now.
Hey,
Like
I was a big 3 fan.
starting to get into them.
Hey,
For the longest, 12s and 14s they're still my favorite.
okay.
Threes, they don't snuck up into that spot. Like I wasn't always a Jordan wearer either.
I wasn't either. I was team fuck Jordan for a minute. I'm sorry.
Feel me?
Hey,
Hey, honorable mention, you got to throw them 4s in there, too.
I've been
Yeah,
warming up to the
fours.
bows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some of them lightning 4s. Yeah, shit, I ain't been able to find them out.
Yeah, you just gonna have to get
Hey,
this on StockX.
spend that
bro.
money.
Yeah,
That's what you gotta do. If you really want it, that's why I say any of these shoes, that's why I don't trip about the drop. Because it's like, if you really got the money and you want them that bad, you gonna go get them. You can find them.
Yeah.
I done bought $300, $400 pairs of shoes. Just
Me too.
I can't do it.
nigga, them baby names right there.
I've done it.
Like 320, something like that.
Look, if I could, I like rocking New Balances, bro. So if I could find me some,
Them newbies clean. Hey,
But
hey, I
hey,
can
that's
see.
your shoe though.
That's-
Like
They comfortable. That's your dad shoe.
it's not even that it's a dad shoe, bro.
Nah,
Don't let you
that's what, because honestly,
do be dressing like a dad though.
real talk, but it's some
Nigga,
clean New Balances out there though.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's my
I keep-
partner.
I mean, you dress, honestly, I feel like your style is more of like, in the DMV area. you're more of you dress like Baltimore and DC and them dudes, cause they wear New Balances. Maybe they'll throw on some Amiri jeans and a white tee or something
Yeah.
with a hat. So that's kind of where I was saying, it's different styles and what you got on, and that's where I peeped it from. That's why I was like, dang, Aaron, you dress like you from Baltimore with a shag. So,
Hey, that nigga confused.
I'm confused.
He said, "Where you from, bro?"
Yeah, man. So fuck it, bro. Here we go. We got the dad game.
Hey,
Yeah.
Two-tone.
he basically saying he dressed like Brent Faiyaz.
Yeah.
You don't even like that nigga.
Oh yeah, I
Hey.
like that.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you is Brent Faiyaz.
He Brent Faiyaz with a shag.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, we back to
That might be the name of this episode.
Brent Faiyaz with a shag. I like that. Hey, that's catchy. Rock with it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that way we see it.
Yeah, but
They don't.
that strap, right?
Yeah, the strap fucked it up, man. I just know my shit clean.
Hey, brother.
Clean.
I like your shag, brother. I'm glad you cut it, cause boy, you had the George Jefferson for a minute. Like, let it go.
Hey, I had
He
to.
was here right now.
Hey,
Hey, shout out to Chelsea, man.
Chelsea, shout out to you. I ain't met you in person yet, but I've heard about you.
Shout out my dog, man. Get well soon.
For not cooking us this week.
No,
Damn.
cooking y'all.
She be cooking y'all on here.
Cooking us.
Him.
Yeah,
Hey, I know when she see this, she gonna cook me too. So hey, yeah, what it is.
You two niggas is getting cooked when she sees this.
well, actually, I wasn't even.
You or me.
Them two.
Oh,
Actually, I wasn't even getting cooked in the beginning. It's just I came to the podcast way too many times, not dressed in a, I guess an interesting fit.
Okay, so
Not even interested.
they were getting you just come in like, hey, it's a regular day for me.
I just come in with plain clothes. Always come in here with either sweatpants or gym shorts, some running shoes or some gym shoes, and a regular plain t-shirt.
be black.
But you didn't change up your fit though. That's you.
One day it was the last straw. For all of them, apparently, it wasn't even just Chels. They all cooked me. They let me have it, man. I was like, damn, I didn't know this was issue. Were y'all having meetings on the side?
She was really on that nigga head, bro.
Bro,
Like,
he was cooking.
Like, were y'all having like some meetings that I wasn't involved in? Like,
Damn, they went to the GM and started a whole new one just to
Yeah.
talk about your fit. Yeah,
people like, hey, man,
yeah, we got.
I hate to say it, but Micah got to come in with some heat, or else we cooking up.
Damn. I would have. That would have just made me. I would just been like, you know what? I'm gonna really come in here on some thrift store clothes. Fire on all y'all. What you talking about? My thrift store drip would be way fire than y'all's. Boy, I come in here with some Tommy Bahama shorts on.
this nigga's Tommy by me.
Hey, yeah, real talk.
Might be slight fresher than what he got on.
Hey, what you mean? I guess I'm gonna get cooked on my Target fit then. I don't care. Hey,
I mean, I got
it is what it is.
I'm finna get cooked too, nigga. I got a Fashion Nova shirt on, bro. I didn't buy it though. That was gifted to me. But yeah, nigga got the Fashion Nova. Yeah, got the blue jeans on with the motherfucking 574s.
Your shit clean, man.
You clean though. I ain't even know Fashion Nova like sold shirts and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Well, I mean, I don't really.
Man, I mean, I don't be on there,
I
but
don't either.
believe me, nigga, when that shit came in, it said Fashion Nova Men, I'm like,
You confused.
yeah, I'm like, nigga, who this shirt for? So, yeah,
Who ordered it?
Man, this girl told me that she ain't got a men's section. I said,
they shit cheap
what?
too.
Sheen.
Sheen, whatever y'all call it, Sheen.
Yeah.
I don't online shop.
I keep trying to get with them sites, and then I look at them. I'm like, I'm
basic.
yeah.
I bet it.
But you know,
it's like
You know, the clothes is like size numerically. They not like small, medium, large, 44, some shit like that. Yeah.
Or even the shirts.
but I don't know my
No,
European
the
size.
price, like the
It's like
price.
it's in European
I'm
size.
talking about even the
Mhm.
shirts are new.
Yeah,
I know pants they do that for your waist.
yeah, but not like the shirts and shit. They'll be like numerically sized. So
That's
you'd have to
strange.
know which you got to know the conversion
That's crazy.
type shit.
You know yours.
So,
Did at one point. I lived in Europe for 2 years.
So yeah, okay. Question. So with shopping in Europe, is it honestly cheaper to buy a designer in Europe than over here?
It's hard to say because you got to think about the conversion.
That's what I was thinking of. Because I heard you can get your taxes back.
Yeah, so it does end up cheaper out there.
Okay.
I can't really speak to it. I'm not I still till this day I still don't rock designer. Like I don't like the designer shoes.
I got you.
You know, all them sneakers. At most, all I ever wanted was the Balenciaga runners. But yeah, no, I don't do.
Balenciaga. I couldn't do. Is that the sock ones? Or,
Yeah.
Nah, I couldn't do that. Yeah, but I mean, sliding a sock on.
Shit, it's quick. Hey,
I want a shoe. I want to be protected. Real. I want laces. I want to be good.
Yeah.
Straight.
But yeah, no, I never really got into designer like that. Yeah, what we got on the board? What we talking about, man? What we talking about?
Like freedom of speech.
Freedom of
Oh,
speech.
we gonna talk. All right. So boom, with freedom of speech, do y'all feel like niggas need to be more aware of like the message they're pushing, like be socially conscious of like you have a responsibility. We have a responsibility. We're on the podcast. We're putting a message out there, right? Do you think niggas should be held responsible for what they say? Just because you could say something doesn't mean you should.
Yeah, right.
Right.
That's a kind of, how can you put that though? Because if we say, so basically you're saying like everything that comes out of our mouth we should be held accountable for it.
Yeah.
So what if we just sitting over here as guys, just bullshit talking, and you know something gets said between the group and it gets out? So we should be held accountable for that, or
No, I'm talking about the message we put out
here.
Yeah,
Period.
when this goes live on Wednesday,
Okay.
what we say on this pod. Because, like, yeah, we say shit. Like, I get it. People, everybody, we going to say shit offline, way on the phone. Like, that's just what we going to do.
I mean, to be honest,
But I'm talking about niggas with a voice, like rappers.
I feel like, yeah, yes, people should, be accountable for what they say. But then you also got to think about it. It could be in storytelling. They could be telling their life, or anything that's going on. So how can you hold me accountable for
Somebody else's actions?
somebody else's actions? And I'm telling a story, and this could be wordplay. So you're telling me I did it?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
So you're saying because I put it out there.
The message you're putting out.
I'll give you an example. Kanye West.
Okay.
Perfect example. Like, a lot of people tend to try to hold him accountable for what he says. He should be holding himself accountable for what he says, but I think he is fully aware of his influence. He's fully aware of how people may perceive him. Now, he does come off like, he's like, oh no, I'm just misunderstood. Like, no, I think you do have intentions to a lot of things that you're saying. So we're just talking about that. Like, yes, he has a freedom of speech, but I feel like you should choose wisely when you decide to tell people that slavery is a choice. Get you.
Yeah, that's
like,
wild.
Like, you're free to say that. However, you are of influence. You are putting that into the media. Now, you're not only, you're not only like kind of, I wouldn't say shaming black people, but you're kind of like putting negative words out there for our people, well, culture in general. And, you're trying to expect people to agree with you. And now, like, all these other outlets are having these arguments and debates. Like, you just started a ripple effect on the media between, us, black people, and other races as well. Because then you got the white folks saying, was it a choice? And we're like, no. Like, don't start asking that question. And then also, like, we don't even want other outside races to even, like, having that discussion. But they're having their freedom of speech. They're practicing their right. Kanye, what he did, like, he should have been holding himself accountable by not saying that because of what it caused. Like, he should have known. I think he did know, but
Or it's like, so one, I say niggas and I say it as in everybody.
Right.
I'm just gonna make that known. Like, I'm not just talking about rappers. Like, you could be a country singer for all I give a damn.
Yeah.
And like, if the message you're putting out there isn't like righteous or whatever, should you be held accountable? Like, should you be like, damn, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this,
Yeah.
or maybe are talking about it in this light.
Yeah.
And so, like, one example, once again, like, hey, we all love Future.
yes,
You feel me? But we all heard news or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna shoot something, then shoot something. I better hear about it on the news or something. Like, just because you can say it and it sounds good,
Yeah, don't mean
you should say it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still gonna listen to the song. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sing it word for word.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Like, hey, call me a hypocrite, but I'm just saying, like, should
Yeah.
you know, we take that responsibility upon ourselves. You know, I definitely think I tried to come on this podcast. I don't spew out bullshit or, you know, something that could mislead somebody or misguide somebody. You know, so that's kind of where that question stems from.
I get you. So, I mean, yes, we should, but then I think also that's where part of freedom of speech comes in at, because you can pretty much say what you want to say, and people are using that as for saying like, hey, I didn't mean it in that way, and using it under that. So, yes, we should be held accountable, but then that's a part of freedom of speech in the first places. We are able to say what we want to say and get it off our chest.
Oh no, I fuck with freedom.
exactly.
Like, don't get me wrong.
But when the camera rolling though, like you should
I mean, you should, but
Like,
you should know what and what not to say.
Yeah, you should be aware of your influence and like how impactful some words and some things are said, because you just never know like what you're putting off into the world and for viewers to see. It just cause issues and drama. It can cause issues for yourself. Some people done lost their jobs for saying some things out of whack. So it's just you know, I just think there is a level of responsibility when it comes to putting out content like this that we're doing right now, and then others putting out content, whether if it's music, whether if it's politics, whether, you know, anything for that matter. So, I mean, that's just a responsibility that somebody should already have in mind before they decide to open their mouth. I mean, I was raised to think before I speak, and that's just in general, like not just, you know, when it comes to things like this where it's so public and everyone to see, but you know, Dad told me think before you speak. Like when you in the classroom, when you with your friends, with your girl, whatever. And yeah, I mean, I just think there should always be a level of responsibility when it comes to those things, because you just never know how it's gonna affect, you know, your friends, family, strangers,
yeah.
yeah.
you know, children that could be watching. Hell, YouTube is child friendly.
And like the accountability part, I mean, like upon yourself, like, cause once again, I'm all for freedom of speech, and I'm not for niggas going to jail for what they rap about. You know, like
Yeah.
free Thug. Like, I'm not for that, but I think Thug himself, his camp, probably should have more of a responsibility within the inside to be like, all right, what's the message I want to push? It's like when you look at Nipsey, Kendrick, look at the message they push. Like, yeah, Nipsey told the line with the gang banging, but that's what he came from. You know, that's his story. But look at the message he actually decided to push: entrepreneurship, building it yourself. You know, keeping going even when this shit gets hard. That's what the marathon continues is all about.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I mean by like what you put out there.
What he was living those raps too, like he was actually actively, you know, with his, I mean, doing his entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Like it was, you know, we seen it. I keep forgetting the name of the little strip he had, but
What on Slauson?
Yeah.
yeah.
It was called The Marathon Continues, the story team.
Oh, that's what it was called. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had a couple different stories over there too. Like,
Yeah.
if you did you see the Black Sam interview?
No,
His brother? Oh man, that shit was dope.
pretty good.
It was dope. It's real motivation.
I finally watched it too.
Yeah. So like you see, like they had what 2-3 different shops,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and like whether they was getting raided, whether they was getting shut down, whatever the case may be, you know, they kept going though, so they got that big joint.
Oh,
Yeah.
So like that's what I mean by like the message that you putting out and how you like what you're putting out into the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, man, don't push all this drug abuse. Like
Oh.
niggas is going out here and doing drugs.
Right. Tone it down just a little bit.
You feel me? Like
Yeah,
it's out
stop
here.
incriminating yourself, nigga.
That too.
Hey,
That one.
they doing a lot of that.
Hey, these YNs, bro. Did
These
you-
fans crashing out.
Did y'all see that video that little nigga I sent y'all?
Yeah.
What happened?
Bro, Somebody show him the clip, bro.
Somebody explain to me what was going on.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
no, this young nigga, bro, he a rapper. He from Chicago. Fuck about nothing. Bro, this kid is like 15, I think, or 11. Like, he'll tell you, I bet you never been chased by a midget.
What? You've never been chased by a midget?
Nigga,
Like, look at this kid, bro. He ain't got a lick of facial hair.
It's a little dude out here in Dallas.
FBG Merc,
Yeah.
or
Nah,
I don't know how tall he is.
well, it's one of. He running around here. I think he be in the Lancaster, Cedar Hill area. I seen he was around Lancaster or something. But he was about 4 something. And he didn't got a couple bodies on him. I don't know. Y'all need to tap in with this Dallas drill.
Oh, no, I'm tapped in.
Hey,
You said he in Lancaster?
yeah, hey, this
I gotta go check my dad.
hey, kind of catching on to it lately
Yeah.
because what was his name? BFG Murder. I kind of heard his. I like his music. You know, R.I.P. that young man.
Oh, you talking about Strap?
I mean, not
Yeah.
Strap. Strap is the one.
BFG Strap, yeah.
BFG Strap.
Rest in peace to Strap, bro.
R.I.P. that young man. That was sad, you know. I was on a cruise and I met some people that was actually like locked in tight with
I
him.
went to school with him, and I was like, it was just a sad day when BFG passed, bro. Like, that was like one of them. I'm not trying to compare deaths, but like when Mo 3 died, it seemed like
That's what I was gonna say.
like things didn't really like stop for real. But when Strap died, like it felt like everybody.
I mean,
like,
yeah, because it was like you noticed that because I kind of came up in the Mesquite area, you know, moved around in Pleasant Grove too. My family stayed over there, so I kind of knew that area as well. So it seemed like just everybody that I was acquainted with either knew somebody that knew him or knew him right
Person,
with him.
yeah.
So it was crazy seeing it's just waking up on Facebook or Instagram and you're seeing this person, you like, hold on, what's going on? Like, what? Like, so that was a little crazy. I mean, it's a couple little, they got little different gangs. I mean, I don't know if they gangs or clique technically.
I would call them clicks, bro. I'm not
Hey,
going
look,
to disrespect them,
I mean,
but they don't, because you got to think about it. Dallas doesn't run by the same gang bang rules as like LA,
exactly.
West, and all that. Like there are a lot of renegade crews and whatnot.
Yeah, that's
Crip
what you
and
can say.
Bloods.
Yeah, it's a lot of renegade neighborhood crews,
Mm-hmm.
and I done seen a lot of them out here, and they get into the money too. I mean, it's a lot of them out here. You gonna see come fair day, DISD fair day.
I ain't gonna be up there.
Hey.
You got the wrong nigga there.
I mean, any time in the fair, 'cause fair South Dallas, shout out South Dallas too, but
Yeah, I won't be there when
it's going.
the YN's there though.
Why is gonna be there all day, every one of them? I'm telling you, they gonna be inside, outside, and best believe, 'cause they put that Dallas gun ban out, them guns still gonna be in there. Them guns is still gonna be in there. It's gonna be in the wrong one's hands, and y'all gonna regret it. Trust me.
I'm good to go midday.
Midday, it ain't even gonna matter, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be.
I'll be the first one in the line.
Look,
Hey, real
Early in the morning.
I'm going on the senior night. I'm going with the seniors, the senior
feel me?
citizens. You feel me?
like, bro, I'm trying to enjoy my night.
Real talk. I want to see the whole handicap parking lot field. That's when I know it's a good day to go. Yes, sir.
Is it the whole handicap?
But shit, let me know when that is.
Hey,
That's when,
I know I'm safe.
I know I'm safe. I'm hop on one of these strollers and roll out. 'Cause they gonna put that bitch in rabbit and get
Get going.
going. You hear a lot of beeps.
No,
It is gonna be a traffic jam, nigga.
Oh God.
it'll be a whole traffic jam.
But the Dallas drill scene is definitely interesting. I don't really fuck with it that much because once again, I'm more big on what you putting out there.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear how many ops you done slimed out.
That,
I'm not trying to hear what you did to the ops. I don't care. It's none of my business. In fact, stop incriminating yourself.
I say that all the time. I just shake my head. Now I be in my head. I do that Drewski meme that we got him. Like
yeah.
that's what they really doing to y'all. And y'all do not get it. That they is clocking everything that you put out there.
Telling you,
Everything that is uploaded is not deleted.
look, listen, all you YNs out here, I happen to know a ADA. They got y'all's video. They got y'all's video, my boy.
I love them.
I'm telling you, she put it on her story. We got another one. So it's just like you making the job easy.
Yeah.
I mean, they got like task force now to where they just sit and watch social media all day, catching everybody. That's why I don't go live. Real talk. You will never catch me live. I don't care if it's me speeding, not
Hey.
going live.
Nigga gonna have citation in his mailbox.
Yeah, you were going 85. We clocked it.
Nigga, they gonna screenshot.
Screenshot my IG live, guy.
Doc your whole ride, your whole route.
Sorry,
It was like, yeah, you was going here from here. Yeah, we know. We got you.
Hey, bro, you want to hear something interesting? Did y'all ever hear about that auto theft ring that was going on, like in
No.
Grapevine area?
when they was taking all the charges and shit.
Nah, they was taking high luxury vehicles.
Oh,
Okay, bro, keep this. You live in this apartment. You done seen that white Urus
Yeah.
parked outside? That was on the thing. Look it up.
hey, look.
Them boys was out here hitting real licks out here, getting real money. It's YN.
YNs, bro.
The YN's going crazy.
Trying to flipping them or what?
Bro, they were
Yes.
sending them to Mexico. I'm
Damn.
selling them to different states, and they riding around in C8s and Lamborghini Uruses.
I
Yeah.
don't know how they made it.
Had a whole tiger in the strip club going crazy. Living in your building.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
my business. I come up here.
I know, and I'm that type of one. I didn't even notice it, but you know, I used to live across the street, so like I would see it parked out, and I'm like, that ain't common.
That don't
But,
even look
you
like
know,
it belong here.
that don't look like it belonged here. So I thought it was maybe, you know, some dude coming, you know, tricking off on the little
Yeah.
shawty over here. Then I had seen a little YN hop in, and I had peeped the movement, how they were moving. I was like, I already know what they on type of timing, because I was a YN, you know, back in the day. So I know how they move. So I was like, yeah. Sure enough, a couple months later, it popped up on the news. See, that's why you watch the news. I'm big watching the news, y'all. I don't care. Call me Unc or whatever you want to. I watch the news at 9 o'clock. Hey, they gonna tell you everything you need to know.
Everything you need
And your 7-day forecast for the weather.
Yeah.
to prepare.
Yeah, but them YNs, hey, yeah, because I was trying to figure out who broke it, because my truck got broken
Yeah,
out
yeah.
here. They tried to steal my truck.
Bro, that was hitting niggas. They just hit like 2 cars 2 weeks ago, right here across the street.
Yeah,
Like,
that's them YNs.
Give me a run on anytime I come over here, bro. I'm gonna be sick. And somebody try to run in my shit.
Hey, them 20s gonna be sitting on bricks.
I got some foes.
that whole be hard.
Keep trying to
I want,
tell them.
bro. I be looking for like little classic cars.
Yeah.
Like 04 Lexuses.
Yeah.
I really want a 96 Impala. That's my
Shit, bro. It's a nigga that it's an old nigga that live in my apartment complex, bro. He got this. It's like a candy. It's almost like a candy, red, orangish. It look like that chair. Like the paint job is that color. The rims is like how the chrome is on the Dallas,
Mhm.
with a mixture of that color on the rims. Oh, clean, bro. He pull it out the garage, wash it, throw it right back in the garage. I don't see.
That's his show car.
Yeah, I don't
He
see.
said-
I never see him pull it out.
he loaded up on the rent.
He probably go out to a show or something, bring it back, put that trophy in the garage.
Bro, that was
Keep it moving.
They said them young niggas don't see it.
Hey, that's how you gotta move these days.
Bro, checking every mirror. Who do you listen to from this Dallas drill though? Like who?
To be honestly, nobody.
Nobody.
Cause I'm I'm pretty much like I like that wave of quarterback. I mean, is he in the YN? You know,
Nah,
clique?
he
No.
But
he ain't
is
with some
asso-
YN.
He associated with him. That's what I'm saying. So would you put
You
him?
talking about Wooski?
I'm just saying. But would you put him in that YN category?
Nah, not for music wise,
I would.
right? Maybe like
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, it's okay. His message. This is a perfect example that not all YNs are out there like that. Because when we first saw him, if he wouldn't have came and opened his mouth, we would have said YN.
I agree, but what I'm saying is, so Dallas, the music scene here has been split up now.
Yeah.
So you got Dallas drill, you got New Dallas, and you got like the underground side,
I'm more of a new Dallas.
and
man.
that's what I
That's
would
what I-
put Fort Bass in.
Okay, I'm more of a new Dallas. I'm all about the getting money and you know
So you fuck with Montana 700.
10 to 700 very heavy. You know
What's his Zillionaire
about
Dough?
Zillionaire Dough. I tried to put this young man on Zillionaire Dough.
I
but
put him on.
he told me it was trash, but I told him he wasn't getting money. That's why he ain't like.
Yes.
You got to pick and choose when you want to listen to certain music.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning on my way to work was not the time to listen to that album. So
I played it after we was leaving the skating ring.
So no, we talked about it though.
We did.
And then so we talked about this, and then you went back and listened to it. I think.
I said I was going to.
Doughboy Dreams still go hard to me. He did that. He did that.
Like I said, I don't listen to him that much. I don't. This don't sound bad. Like I listen to some Dallas artists. I don't listen to them as much. Like they don't. What they rap about isn't.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of Cali. I listen to a lot of Cali.
That's where I'm at with it. Yeah.
Like, because they more about getting fly, you know, getting money, and they just talk it a little better to me.
Okay.
But I'm from out west. I'm from Denver.
Okay. See that because you grew up on that. It's kind of for your ear. Like me, you know, down south, so Pimp C, Zero, stuff like that. That's why I'm saying like Zero is my pop.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm gonna pick Zero over Pac, to be honest. Because I feel like Zero has more hits than Pac. Some things y'all won't know, but Zero has went platinum down south. Triple, quadruple platinum.
So, do you have Zero over?
Nah, wordplay, Face got it. Like, can't nobody touch Face. But all around, honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Ro Vandross. I mean, because bro be on it singing and rapping. Come on now. Can't nobody do it better than Zero, but wordplay ain't nobody better than Scarface.
I didn't call him Ro Vandross. It took me.
Ro Vandross, yeah. That Luther Vandross, Ro Vandross, yeah.
Shit left me stuck for a second.
Yeah. Real Ro fans know what I'm talking about. Know what I'm saying?
You said Ro Vandross.
But yeah, I listen to Cali and Atlanta, but those are the two places like I came up in Gwinnett County. I went to school out there, so like I fuck with Schoolie. So like to me, like that's who I think of when you say rapping and singing.
I fuck with Schoolie too.
Like Schoolie hard.
So okay, question. Since you saying that Atlanta scene, I have a question I really want to speak on with people. Do you believe? Okay, so do you listen to Johnny Cinco?
That's the guy. Yeah.
Cinco, you don't listen to Cinco?
Not really.
I feel like Cinco should have been bigger than Rich Homie Quan, but I feel like that's a topic I want to talk about. If you hear it early days, I just want to say early days. If you hear it, go back and listen to Cinco, and you listen to Rich Homie Quan.
I mean, yeah, but also Schoolie should have been bigger than Rich Homie Quan.
I mean, true.
Like, you know, like that whole Rich Kids, because Cinco was a part of Rich Kids. So like that whole Rich Kids crew was like, they were ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Like when you really like think about it. And now where you see Schoolie, it's like, you're like, damn. Like, is his window kind of shorted now? Like he had that run with 2 Chainz. And I think he's still
True University.
Yeah, and I think he still might be, but I think he's still signed to him.
I think he is.
So, you know, but I haven't seen it take him to the next level.
Okay.
And that's kind of my issue with artists signing to other artists. It's hard for you to be a priority when he's still focused on his career. Yeah. You know, or, you know, just in any case, like when somebody signs to NBA Youngboy, or, you know, like it's hard for you to be that number one priority, like Quando Rondo. Like, I like Quando Rondo's music. Is he the priority over there?
I mean, Youngboy's the priority. Look at how Youngboy's going.
That's why you're right, but and it's his label. But I'm saying like that's why I'm like you should go ahead and sign to. If you're gonna sign, you might as well sign to a major.
They independent.
I agree. No, key word. If you're gonna sign, you might as well go ahead and take the major route. Go about it that way. I'm big on independent. You know, I listen to Larry June, Currency, all these niggas like
you too. Yeah.
So like that preach that independent lifestyle, and that's like, and that could show you could really get it. So like I do agree with it, and I think that's where music's gonna start to head back to again. Is more of an independent route, like because you got all these major labels dropping artists, doing massive layoffs, like fucking Kevin Lyles is stepping down from Warner. Atlantic is going through a major reshuffle. New, I think Lucian Grange. No, I'll get to that topic later.
Okay. That's we jumping.
Well, nah. Just like there's just a lot of change going on in the industry, and a lot of it is probably because one, streaming is stalled out. Like there's no real money in streaming, and then everybody rushed to sign these TikTok artists
that ain't doing nothing off for 1 year.
Feel me? And so now like they're fucked. They're in the hole. So like the industry's in a weird place, and I think a lot of people are noticing that and are gonna start to recognize that and try to stick to, you know what, we've all seen it be done, you know, at a local studio. We could put the song out ourselves. You know, there's plenty of ways for direct to pay, you know, to you where you could put your music out. You can make the full $12.99 for your album.
That I heard it's something about you can upload to masters or something like US masters or something whatever that is. I don't know. Let me quit talking about it.
And that's what I mean though. Like you could upload all that stuff yourself and then get all your streams. But if you want to go and say, all right, I want to make sure I get, you know, 90% of my sales versus whatever Apple's taking. Now you go over here to like Bandcamp. There's some other ones I don't really remember their names, but Bandcamp's probably the most popular one. And you put your album there, and boom, now you getting 90% or whatever their percentage split is for you just being able to put your album up there. I definitely agree with independent. I wish more artists would kind of go that route, build their fan base a more traditional route, get out there, feet on ground. Like I miss street team, but like get out there, get a street team, put some posters up. Like there's no way like you should be coming to town for a show and niggas just don't know. I see that happen a lot here.
That's how that shit is, yeah.
Like you be like, damn, such is at House of Blues. Where was the promo? Like, niggas ain't listening to the radio.
No.
Hey, I don't even think that shit make it to the radio more time.
I can see what you mean though by, you know, should Johnny Cinco have been bigger than Rich Homie Quan? Rich Homie Quan just, the thing about this rap shit is right moment, right time, right place. Across the board, bro.
I mean, cause Cinco is still dropping fire to this day, like fire. And I don't know if you like that melodic, but he really spit that. And I like it cause he also will get money fly dude too, but you don't really hear too much about him. I mean, free Lucci too, you know.
Free Lucci, yeah.
Cause him and Lucci was real close. They got some fire, you know, tapes together. So I feel like when Lucci come out, that's when we'll really see, you know, Johnny Cinco pop up in the limelight.
Like I said, it's time and place with this. Like,
yeah, I mean, everybody got their time.
You know, so that's where it gets kind of scary how this shit is going. Like, bro, you getting a damn near 5 albums every week.
True.
You gotta go. Like in my eyes, that's why I say you gotta go ahead and build that fan base because that's the only people that's gonna come to your page and check if you out or you know go to your Apple Music check like hold on bro like Don Trick like he built a real fan base. Darlito built a fan base.
This nigga put me on. He put me on.
Put him on some real music.
Some Step Brothers niggas that put on Johnny Cinco.
So you know like artists like that. That's how I think it's how you know it kind of should be from here on out or like what we should move towards to.
I got you.
But hey, who am I? I'm just a nigga with a microphone in front of me.
They was too.
You right. You right. What else we got? So while we're on the topic of rap, gangster rap, right? Candace Owens came out and was like, gangster rap is not black culture. It was created by the feds to destroy the black community. They offered deals to gay inmates to, you know, to rap. This is what she said. Homosexual. I'm sorry. What's the right term? But you know, the homosexual inmates to to go ahead and push this narrative to destroy the black community. What are y'all's opinion on that thought? Like, once again, like just because you can say something,
don't you?
I don't know. It sounds like a reach when you first hear it.
That's what I was thinking.
It's just I don't know. That's like off the wall. You know what I mean? And then what do I do with that?
Like, I want to know, like, what are your sources?
Like, who are your sources? Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know how they say you got to cite your sources and shit?
Yeah, like,
I mean, citing my sources, I thought NWA was the beginning of gangster rap.
It was.
It is.
That's why, like, it's hard to, like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. None of them that was in prison at the time, so, I mean, they wouldn't know secret spy, so I'm going to just go with Yeah, we was really mad at the government for trying to censor us.
And then they were also trying to censor NWA. They were like shutting down shows. They were like,
Feel me? They went,
like the government was literally trying to get them out of there. So for her to twist it and be like, no, the government started that. It wasn't the same government trying to shut their shit down. They're literally the pioneers of gangster rap.
So that's why I'm like, I don't really get that. I feel like that was Stretch trying to kind of get a reaction out of people.
Reaction,
and
fear mongering.
just because you can say something doesn't mean you should. You should have a personal responsibility to say, this might be stupid.
Who knows? Hey, maybe her angle was on finna stir the pot. Just to put your name back out.
I mean, yeah, because we are
Like
talking about it.
we sit talking about
We
it.
talk
You know what I
about
mean? Like,
Checkmate.
yeah.
You got it.
That's all it was.
Damn.
Goddamn, got him.
Got
Did it.
Another one down. What the game looking like, fool?
22-17. KC is up.
Okay, there we go.
KC up.
KC up.
Shit.
Go.
I'm gonna see.
Y'all catch any football? Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
You
man.
gonna talk about it?
Y'all seen Malik Willis 2-0 with the Packers, right?
Yeah, he looking pretty nice. I give him
I want to give him his props because he struggled big time in Nashville whenever he was with the Titans.
Bro, he only played like 3 games.
And yes, that is true. However, the way the picture they painted about him, and you know how they do black QBs, you're not gonna get much of an opportunity. Like you said, 3 games, right?
Yeah,
And
they gonna say he not quarterbacky enough. Like,
quarterbacky.
no, for real, they be
They be saying like, oh, he's not accurate. The same old things we've been hearing
they just
for
want to get out the pocket and run.
saying he can't read defenses, yada yada yada. Turns out Tennessee is just trash.
It's just trash.
What are they, 0-3 now? With Will Levis. They decided
Will Levis funny.
and they decided to go for Will Levis over Malik Willis. So
Did y'all see? They leaked his phone number. Will Levy.
Yeah.
They leaked his phone number. Yeah, bro.
because he that trash.
Yeah, like
they
that. This shit.
okay, now that's
They fed up with that nigga.
okay. That's too far though.
Like I was watching the game earlier. And prior to that, I hadn't heard nothing about it. But yeah, bro, people send this nigga death threats and shit.
Yeah, no, that's too far.
That's
Then-
tired of him.
He threw a pick 6 in the game. He fumbled. Turned the ball over. I'm talking about they booing him, fool. They showing the fans and shit. Like they letting this nigga hear it.
They tired of him.
But sometimes things like that, that's just too far. Like, I don't know, like, I would just, like, before the cameras came out, I was talking about fandoms. Fandom is trash. I hate fans.
Yeah,
Like, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, but I hate
die hard.
fans.
Same. I'm here with you.
I'm a diehard Drake fan. Hate Drake fans.
No, hold on. Let's backtrack. Y'all niggas suck. Cowboys. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Y'all niggas.
We're going to get to that. Anyway,
We can go Cowboys
You
slander.
brought up Malik Willis, and
We trying to give you your props.
yeah, I just
Should have said, fuck that bitch ass nigga.
Right, exactly. Like, we're trying to bring up his backup QB, and then he gonna be like, y'all trash. Like,
Yeah, hey,
Come on.
We ain't even got to the Cowboys yet, right?
yeah, we ain't got to the Cowboys yet, but back on Malik Willis, I just want to say I'm happy for him because they tried to, like, paint this narrative about him and, saying that he wasn't NFL ready and stuff like that. He came out of a HBCU because I want to say, wasn't he with a different college before he went to that HBCU? He was with like one of those, I think he was with Ole Miss.
don't quote me.
I'm not gonna assume because I ain't gonna even Google it real quick. I'm just gonna say I just know he came from the HBCU and they've had these opinions about him before he could even pick up a snap in an NFL game. And then he had some 3 games that were bad. They benched him, and they didn't think that he would be able to bounce back from that. But look, he has another opportunity. I mean, of course, he will not be the starter for the Packers. Jordan Love comes back. He'll be back to status quo. However, this works in Malik Willis, his favor in the future because not only, he can maybe sustain a backup QB position because some guys, they like playing that role. You know what I mean? Like quarterback goes down, you have a responsible QB to come in. That's why the Cowboys had Cooper Rush for so many years. Like he's not going to be the starter, but we know we can rely on him whenever if Dax is not available. So that's in his favor. Or if, the Packers want to, do a nice little trade because now Malik Willis has some trade value. You can go to a team, maybe start a franchise QB. You just never know. That shit happened to Geno. Because remember, people were shitting on Geno when Geno first started.
Yeah.
Had this narrative about him, saying he not quarterbacky, all that kind of stuff. I mean, they didn't say that about him. That was about Lamar Jackson, but it was the same tone. And look, he bounced around from team to team, got traded, ended up with the Seahawks. Pete Carroll believed in him, and then Geno started believing in himself.
Yeah, legend.
Yeah, let Geno cook. And right now he's cooking.
I'm glad y'all brought up the Geno and Pete Carroll situation because I think that coaching dynamic is an important role. 'Cause
Yes.
if you go down and you look at Tua
Mm-hmm.
and Mike McDaniels, like you got Tua just bashed his last coach. I forget his name. Is it Buddy in Tennessee?
Brian Flores.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He just bashed him, saying how every time he came in, he's like, "Imagine being told you suck every day, or you're doing something wrong." And now you got Mike McDaniels, who's more encouraging, who's like putting trust and faith in you. Fortunately, Tua's went out with a concussion last week. But like, how do y'all feel? Because you play football.
I played. Got a rod in my hip. I can't do nothing.
So when you was even in school, like how important was that for y'all to have like a coach that believed in y'all?
I mean, it was cool. Like, I don't know. Like, I seen like other schools and stuff. Y'all got y'all little chants and stuff. But ours, like, the coaches started the chant. And that's what spread into the school. And so, like, that was kind of cool. Like, we had coaches that were kind of like right there with us. That was, we could go and talk to and our other stuff. So you is right on like that encouraging and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my coaches really, helped me and mold me like with better thinking, becoming a man, stuff like that. So that does suck, even in the Tua sense that he had somebody, that was down him at one point. Because, when you hear like people down you and stuff, even though you try to treat it like oil on water to run off,
Yeah,
it'll affect you. Words do, kind of affect you in a way.
words hurt people.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, they definitely do. And then also, like, to your point, like, you got to be careful with your words. How we were just talking about responsible for what you say and everything, and accountability. You just never know how that's going to affect someone, how it's going to affect their psyche. And then you're dealing with a quarterback. I mean, I think he was purposely trying to get he was preying on Tua's downfall, basically. I want to say that Brian Flores, like Tua was brought in, he was drafted, but Brian already knew, like, from the jump that Tua was not the quarterback that he wanted on his team.
Yeah.
I think that also has a lot to do with it. And also, I mean, even if it's not, let's say like he was open to having Tua, and then he saw Tua play, and then that's where he just kind of said, "Oh, okay." He already made his mind up about Tua from the jump. He was like, "Oh, like I'm seeing him in practice. I see him in these preseason games. This ain't it. So I'm just gonna, tell him, just gonna let him know." That's not how you deal with every athlete. I remember hearing LeBron say a long time ago that, he got to treat every one of his kids differently because they're going to react differently to certain comments and just certain ways on how he raised them and stuff like that. I mean, like, hell, I can just say an example for me and my siblings, like, like we're all just, my mom just knew to raise us all differently. I'm not super emotional. I'm not going to say I'm emotionless. However, I can take a little bit of criticism versus like, my brother and my sister. They're a little bit more emotional. So they have to be cared for differently. Now, like my mom, like if I'm screwing up on something, my mom's going to tell me straight up. She'll be like, hey, and it's not because I'm a man or anything or a boy, because I know that's like, that could be a conversation about how, sons are treated different from daughters and all that. But I think it was more so because of how I take criticism and how I'm able to kind of like consume what she's saying and not take it personally. Like she'll say, hey, you were fucking up here. Like, or like whenever I was in school, like, hey, you got an F. Like what going on? I need you to fix that. However, if that were Kara, let me not name drop. If that were my sister or my brother, she's going to ask them, like, she's going to think there's like a bigger problem. She's like, hey, so what's going on? Like, you been having a bad week. And that's probably what it was. Like my sister would be like, yeah, this girl at school, she's been calling me names, so I haven't been focused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's probably just a bigger picture that just her like not completing her work. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that same way with athletes. Like when it comes to coaching, like you got to treat all your players differently. You can't just coach them all the same. Like maybe you can talk to your running back like that. And he's going to go back in the lab and be like, man, coach said I suck. I'm about to go prove him wrong. So it's like, damn, he said
Maybe
I
do
suck.
suck.
Maybe I do suck. Maybe it's time for me to hang it up then.
That's what I was
With
gonna
these
say.
concussions, yeah.
What if Flores don't really? What if he was that type of coach that it's just tough love quarterback that might be a little sensitive to that? You know, he's not receptive to how you're trying to get the most out of him.
Right. And see, that's the thing. Like, I think coaches need to kind of get out of that because, like, yeah, he wants to continue coaching that way because he probably had a lot of success doing it that way. Right. And that's maybe the only way he knows. That's probably how he was coached or raised or however.
I think he comes up under Bill Belichick too.
Come on, if anybody know Belichick, like bro, he's
Yes.
Belichick, yeah.
But Belichick also know who to keep around and who not to, like, when it comes to, like, you know, coaching under his culture. Like, he makes sure he has guys that he can coach like that, like from the jump. That's why he made himself the GM. Like, Brian Flores didn't have that type of power.
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole thing with Tua, when he came in, he probably already knew Tua wasn't his guy, his type of quarterback. The type of quarterback he didn't think was coachable under, you know,
His coaching.
under his coaching philosophy. So, however, when you don't have that power, like, you just got to be flexible. You can't just.
I mean, even then, so like when I was in the Army, I have a bunch of different soldiers from everywhere, different backgrounds, right? Same thing as when you a coach, right? You got players from everywhere, different backgrounds. You have to adjust. You know, you can't just sit there and be like, well, I've always done it this way, so I'm gonna keep doing it this way. No, these players that you get now are not the same. These soldiers that we were getting are not the same as like when you started 10 years ago. You know, these soldiers aren't the same as when I started 8 years ago. They're not coming in like we came in. We came in and we was YNs. You feel me? Like, so you had to be rougher and tougher with us. You had to talk, you know, greasy to us. You like, bro, I'm telling you, I got the basic training, bro. No, scratch that. Fuck that. My first week as an NCO, as a leader, I got promoted Monday. It was y'all ain't shit. Friday, it was y'all a bunch of bitches. That's why y'all soldiers walk over y'all like that. Bro, it's 4 a.m., 5 a.m., bro. I'm like, this is my first day here.
Yeah, like nigga, how you wake up from that type of time?
Bro, like, I'm telling you, just like, and then, but you gotta not take it personal. You just
gotta roll with it.
yeah, you just like, all right, guess we're a bunch of bitches today. But you know, when I went into my soldiers and having to deal with them, I knew I could talk to this guy like this, and I could talk to him greasy. But this soldier over here, you know, I had to kind of tone myself and, you know, hey, come here, let me holler at you. Or even if I knew at one point, for instance, he was actually my favorite. He came right up under me. I could talk to him any type of way. But there's always a point where you cross a line. And I always knew when I crossed the line with this soldier and I pull him to the side, like, hey, what's going on? Talk to me. And then that way you could fix the issue. Like, you don't fix what you don't know. So it's like, once again, to maybe Brian, Coach Flores' point, closed mouths don't get fed. Let me know, like, this ain't working. Like, you really fucking up the vibe here. I can't throw with you constantly telling me I'm sorry, bro.
We don't know if he did do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's behind.
I mean, but shit, even when you watch his little interview about it, you know, all he did was go on there and talk down on him.
I mean, true.
You know, so
And then Brian Flores, like, backed it up too. He was like, yeah, like,
you know, I said,
Like, he doubled down on it.
yeah, he doubled down on it. He was like, yeah, I said it. But
and I respect that.
I mean, yes, here's the problem I have with it. It's just he came into the Dolphins facility like he was Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Belichick didn't start off with the Patriots with that type of mindset. He had to earn that right to start having that much power and control. Because like I said, until he became the GM, he was able to now dictate who comes into the facility, who is part of the team. He was drafting these players. He knew who to draft, and whoever he was drafting, he coached them that way. Because he could. You know what I'm saying? Now, with Brian Flores, you're a new coach. Like, make do for what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, coach hard and stuff like that, but just know who to coach hard.
Yeah.
If this is your QB and they drafted him,
They could make do.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Get with it or get lost.
Exactly. And then on top of that, you get more props, you get major props, you get more longevity after that. And then at some point, you will earn that GM spot where you can kind of dictate who comes in and who gets to stay and who doesn't.
Yeah, hopefully he gets another opportunity at head coach, and I think he's a coordinator now.
Yeah, he's a coordinator.
I think he's a defensive coordinator now.
He's a defensive coordinator for, I think, the Falcons. He's playing right now.
So, yeah, so, hey, to each its own, like, you just still got to be careful. You got to coach everybody differently. You got to, how I talk to you isn't how I talk to Cam.
Right.
Exactly. Like, but there's a certain relationship there. How I talk to Arion isn't how I talk to you.
Yeah.
Like, because me and Arion might have a different understanding than what we had.
Yeah.
Type shit. And it should be the same way with each one of your players. Like, nigga, they your responsibility. Like, low key, guess what? They fuck up, you getting the phone call. You in the GM office in the morning.
Exactly. And then on top of that, that's one of your main assets, bro. They just brought you in. Y'all both got into the building the same year.
Right.
And y'all really stuck with this nigga for the duration of his rookie contract. So
exactly. So like,
why you gonna tear him down day one?
From day one,
first week.
Why didn't you try to make the best out of the situation? Like, I know Brian, he had to have been in this league long enough to know different ways on how to go about that. I refuse to believe that he just was stubborn and felt like he had to coach him that way, because there was just no success in that. And if Tua lose, you also lose. And now you look kind of goofy because
now your record fucked up.
Yeah, your record fucked up. And then on top of that, like, you lost your coach. You lost your head coaching job. And then when you lost it, they done brought Tyreek in, and then him and Tua was out here dominating the passing game. You know what I'm saying? And now they got big contracts and things like that. Like, the Dolphins have become super relevant. Now that you left, now you're looking even more goofy. I still do hope that Brian Flores get another opportunity. I would never wish his the trajectory of his career to go downward. I just hope that he learned from that. Like, hey, maybe you should approach this head coaching position. If you get another opportunity, approach it differently next time.
Nah, get that nigga the same tough love he gave to him.
Hey,
he said you ain't throwing nobody.
Who's gonna retract? He gonna in the next interview. He's gonna be like, he gonna treat the next quarterback better.
Now you nice. Now you cool.
Now you sweet. Okay.
Hey, run me my fade. Right after this game, run me my fade.
Sure. He might actually say that. Tua tough. Because Ryan Clark called him out not too long ago. And then Tua came in an interview, like, one of the training camps. He was like, me and Ryan, we could scrap. I was like,
damn.
Nigga, what?
I mean, they Islander, Samoan or something. Like,
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. They fearless. That's
a big dude.
Yeah.
Ron Flores might have a long day.
Hey.
I said Flores, Ryan Clark might have a long day, fool.
I mean, Ryan Clark ain't no scrub. I mean, but I respected that. I like, because regardless of how that would even turn out, if they were to fight or anything, like, I respect that he's standing up for himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also for him, he's always been taking a lot of crap from media. Hell, his own head coach when he was, back in the day when he was a rookie and all that. Like, and no telling what Saban was telling him. Like,
but even then, when he comes up under Saban, so you mean to tell me Brian Flores is talking to you more greasy than Saban?
Apparently.
I think Saban only really talk greasy to you when you mess up.
Yeah.
That's kind of one of them.
Yeah.
Or he just don't say nothing.
Oh, yeah.
It's either you messed up and he on your ass, or he not saying nothing at all.
That's when you know you in trouble when he don't say nothing.
We don't truly know what they're saying off camera, because really what Tua exposed to everyone else is, like, that was some off camera stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't know Brian Flores was like that.
Yeah, and I mean, most people probably didn't even care.
Exactly. So, he basically kind of, like, had us looking at Brian a little differently, because it was like, damn, we didn't know you was like that.
Yeah. And you was losing?
And y'all was losing? Well, actually, they had decent records. They were making the playoffs, barely. However,
it was a wild card team.
Yeah, they were a wild card team.
They don't
getting bounced. However, it could have been better. And, I hate it for him. Well, no, That's what you get. But I'm not talking about Tua. I'm talking about Brian.
Mhm.
Like you kind of fucked up the bag right there. But yeah, no, Saban. Yeah, he coaches hard, but to be that negative, I don't know if Saban don't just be straight up insulting players. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, call you a moron.
Or you moron and all that kind of stuff. Like
You dumbass.
he might say you acting like a moron, but he ain't gonna straight up call you a moron. Like, you know what I mean?
Is it a difference between you being a moron and you acting like a moron? I'm only asking this because it kind of leads into another
What are you gonna say? You gonna say? So is there a difference between when you say you are a bitch or between you acting like a bitch?
hey, I'm just asking like
Okay, you got a good point because I actually have been told that, and it's straight up like I saw red.
It's
Like I blacked
like-
out. I was like, oh, you got me messed up. like,
acting like a bitch.
like,
Excuse me?
yeah,
Story time.
yeah. I like walk myself into a story time.
Hey,
I'll just put it like, okay, so I was at this girl house, and this is a long time ago. I was like in college. I was at this girl house, and it was cool. We was dating for a little while. I stayed the night, and I don't know what we were arguing about. That huge fight we got into, it just made me forget all the details on that. But anyway, we were having an argument, but I'm showering, and like I'm just mad because she's literally cussing me out. I'm trying to bathe. She just
Niggas, I'm trying to get clean.
like, I'm trying to bathe and I'm trying to go home.
That's your solitude.
Exactly. Like that's
Oh God.
exactly. And I just wasn't saying nothing. I was just ignoring it. I was like, I'm gonna let this pass. I need to go ahead and like shower, get my shit, do my morning routine, and then get home. I need to bounce because she's like just getting on my nerves and she's arguing over nothing, yada yada. And I guess because I was silent, she felt like the audacity to say such things.
It's like, oh, you don't want to talk. I got you.
Yeah, bro, like, and not to be TMI, but just, yeah, butt ass nigga. I just pulled and then I looked at her, I was like, you say I'm acting like a bitch? Like, I was talking shit. I ain't never talked to a woman like that ever in my life. But I was like, you really think I'm a bitch? And then she just silent. And then I just kind of like gathered myself because I was like, yeah, like that wasn't me. Like she brought me out of character.
No, you should have told her she had the right one.
on the wrong day.
Day to day.
Get
Bad day.
During my shower?
during the shower. Yes.
Because like I would like to consider myself a nice guy, but that right there, that threw me off. So I guess maybe there's not a difference. To answer your question, because when she said I was acting like that triggered me.
Because you know you're not one. That's what it is.
Yeah.
See, it's the fact of it. Feel like acting like a bitch. You gotta check yourself sometimes, because we can, catch our partners or different people around us doing bitch shit. We know they ain't no bitch. This is kind of like a chick, like how she was. I felt like she was really doing that to just try to get your reaction.
Yeah.
It worked, but it worked. You know,
It
because you
got
know
exactly
what
what
you
you-
got. So I think like because when you really look at it, we'll see some dudes out here. We'll be like, yeah, that's some bitch shit you doing.
Yeah.
The way you move.
Yeah. But it's like even when you talking to your homies, like even if say one of you niggas is doing some bitch shit, what am I gonna say? I'm not gonna be like, man, y'all niggas acting like some bitches, bro. Like, no, I'm like, y'all niggas acting like whole ass niggas.
Yeah,
See,
same thing.
you know it's the same thing.
I
but
don't know.
That's
us,
just a
it's
Texas slang.
yeah, like to us it's a bit different.
Bitch can sometimes just be triggering.
Yeah, but this is a hard.
It's not even like the meaning or anything.
He said bitch is my favorite word. So it's basically a
My
name
favorite word.
Yeah, it's
for now.
for anything.
Any-
Seatbelt,
nah,
anything.
That's some Texas. I'm just saying. Because you be like, damn, that bitch clean. And you
Yeah.
talking about a car. And somebody from around that's not from here, they going to turn around and be like, where she at? I'm just saying. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about that 96 and probably that riding down the street. So, I mean, that's why it don't bother me.
Yeah, that's why I say like whole ass,
Oh,
is
ass nigga.
different.
Yeah.
But you know down here you call a nigga a bitch, you like,
Yeah, nah, them
oh,
fighting
bro,
words.
come talk to me.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I feel like you purposely trying to, poke a nerve. Like, you know what I mean? I don't like when folks do that, or just not. I don't like when people do that. Like, purposely trying to insult me. You know what I mean? I don't even think I've been called that maybe one or two times.
I done been called my fair share. I done been called my
Boy,
I don't even want them stories.
I got a want one.
I want one.
Want one.
Ooh,
Want
4th of July?
yeah.
What July? He told that story?
No, I just know it.
that brought him out of character, and he said, but he didn't say bitch, but he said the terms of bitch. I think he did say bitch too, didn't he? I don't know.
He was talking to the females that we was with. He called them bitches and shit. I was like, hey, bro, you want to run it by me again? Before he could even get that shit out, nigga, I went upside this shit. But
2-piece and gave him a biscuit on the side of my car. Goddamn.
As a courtesy.
As a courtesy, had a big old dude in my car.
that shit
funny. Funny.
People just be talking like, man, I don't know. I just feel like people just be saying things.
I don't know.
Think before you speak.
Yeah.
There's a responsibility to what you're talking about.
I feel like anybody that's like called me a bitch, like you immediately see me like who you talking to? Like I'm not going for it. Like you'd have to be like, in order for you to get off like a bitch ass nigga to me or something, you got to be one of my close partners.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be an outsider like, oh, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. I'll show you a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, look, show me I'm a bitch.
Right. Some folks done got away with that with me. Like, but if I know you really saying that to piss me off.
We're gonna talk about the bitch ass Cowboys now.
Yeah.
All right, now that's gonna set me
Yeah, we
out.
can talk about it. I mean,
let's go ahead.
Michael.
I got something in mind.
Yeah. You saving it for
God damn, you had to do them like that.
On camera, nigga. Can't even see that.
I was just looking out for the
Edit.
Yeah.
Back to these trash ass Cowboys that I'm still rock with.
That's great. Trash. That's what we got.
Hey, bro, we get rid of Mike McCarthy. That's what we need. Jerry need to go and sit down and just chill in that press box and ride in that helicopter, because we don't need you being GM of shit. God damn. Why did we give Dak that money? Why?
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Why? I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, man.
Why did we give Dak that money?
Because you need a franchise QB.
Do you not know who's coming out next year?
How you gonna get him?
So we talked about that though. Like we've talked about that. It's kind of hard because what are you gonna do? Bench Dak, but you're not gonna get you're not gonna get Shador. You're not gonna get Quinn. You're not gonna
throw a backup for a trade.
And he had a no trade clause.
Yeah, he was in a win-win position here.
Yeah.
Dak was.
I mean, honestly, I can't be mad at Dak because Dak finances like his like background, who the people behind him running things. He got a solid group. I mean, Jerry just had to kind of sit there and hold his hands like, well, I feel like this payback from Dez. I really feel like this payback from Dez.
I mean, it could be, but I think here's the thing. The reason why Dak had got a 4-year contract in the first place is so he could maximize on his next opportunity when the 4 years was up. So 4 years was up. It came down to this year. He was on the last year of his contract. You either extend him or you don't, because regardless, the Cowboys are probably going to end up having a 10 plus game winning season. Well, 10, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but they're going to have more than 10 wins this year. If you have more than 10 wins, more than likely you're not going to be able to land a quarterback of value.
I get what you're saying.
So they're back. The general manager, Jerry Jones, his back was against the wall. Because who are you going to get? That's what we talked about in that episode, a couple episodes back. If you don't sign him, who are you going to get? And then on top of that, even if they did trade him, I mean, what could you brought to the organization that was going to keep you, sustainable as a team, as far as like on the offensive side and defensive side?
At that point, you just go draft cap.
You could go draft capital, but you still got to get that QB.
I mean, not if you're trying to land one in the draft.
Sure.
At that point, you just got to tank. But once again, we
hate tanking.
That's what I thought. That's what they trying to stop it. That's what
I think the NBA is stopping it.
The NBA is definitely trying to stop it. They're trying to make sure teams don't tank for picks. And I think the NFL, I mean, there's still NFL teams that tank. I mean, the Panthers did it that 1 year. The Texans did it that the other year before they got Stroud. I hate the whole like tanking culture in the NFL. I hate that. But the Cowboys is a good enough team to where they weren't going to be able to do that. Like the last time they had a super like losing season was when Dak was out for the season, when he got his ankle all twisted up. And hell, we was able to land Micah Parsons. So like, and that was the last great pick that we had. We've had some good picks, but that was the last great pick. And in order to get that last great pick, Dak had to be out the whole season. And that was a defensive guy, not a superstar receiver or running back or quarterback.
How the hell y'all get CD?
How do we get CD?
Yeah, did y'all?
CD,
He went first round?
yeah, CD was first round.
We picked
But
CD.
people passed on CD. Like, he fell in the Cowboys' lap. Cowboys didn't really have their sights on CD. That was the COVID year. That was when Jerry was in his big ass yacht. And
And it was on the boat picking.
yeah, people were making memes because it was like, you see what happens when you leave Jerry by himself in the yacht. But it was a smart decision. It was a smart investment. I know a lot of people gave Jerry criticism at the time because we had Amari Cooper at the time. Amari Cooper just came off some big seasons with the Cowboys. Like, why add another season? I'm like, why not?
Why not? Yeah.
You know, because I'm looking at it right now. We need another receiver. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's the problem where I kind of get with Dak, though. It's like Dak is him and Jerry, buddy with Jerry too much. Where he won't.
Dak?
I feel like as far as like on a plan of like do what you say.
No, I think Dak's like that under any coach.
Any
So,
coach, but
because I get what you're saying.
yeah,
Like, I have said, I used to talk to my partner about this all the time. Dak is very I mean, he's a coach's quarterback. Like, he's not one of those QBs that kind of try to lead in his own path.
yeah. And that's what I more want to see out of him. Like, yeah, in certain like game time situations, he does take over. But I want you to see to where it's like you're not relying on that. Okay, coach, like take over when you know it's time for you to take over.
He did that today, actually.
He did at third quarter though.
You have to put trust in your coach. It's still early in the season too.
That is. I'm not making no excuse. The only excuse I want to see that dog come out of him that we be seeing at the end of these games. Like, I want you to come out with that fight.
We actually saw a lot of that last year.
We did, but look what it got us when we really needed it.
When y'all ran.
But that wasn't Dak's problem.
It wasn't Dak's fault.
It was all y'all fault.
But I still want to see more of that dog come out, because when it comes to it, who we gonna look at?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna look at the quarterback, but that's a whole media thing. Like, you know, I still look at football as an ultimate team sport. I mean, like, you think about the Saints game, 6 straight drives, you give up a TD.
Yeah, defense. But who did we look at? We looked at Banker on defense. We looked at DeMarcus Lawrence too.
I mean, we did look at them, but
I mean,
I don't even think
getting his ass slaughtered.
You said who?
Diggs.
I mean, it's tricky because, and I kind of wish I was here last week to talk about that, because I looked at that film between the Cowboys and Saints, and it looked very identical to how the Packers scheme of the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with these deep dropbacks. Jordan Love in that playoff game, remember, he was dropping back like 10, 12 yards.
Yeah.
Instead of doing like the little 3-step and then punching the ball out. It was very much let the play develop. It was keeping the pass rushers away from Jordan Love in that entire game by just allowing Jordan Love to drop out back so deep, and those deep crossers and them skinny posts, they were developing because you can only cover for so long. And that's what the Saints were doing as well. And they had a powerful run game, because remember, Aaron Jones was also going off on the Cowboys in that playoff game.
Yeah.
This time it was just Alvin Kamara. So people are figuring the Cowboys out, and that's the concerning part that I have for the Cowboys, that they're figuring, and it's not even the offense really, it's the defense. Like,
they got the offense figured out too.
I wouldn't say they got the offense.
Y'all got one weapon.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
We really don't.
But y'all really.
We don't utilize what we have correctly.
I mean, that's fair.
Yes and no. I mean, because I did see sparks of that in this game whenever we decided to make a comeback. And I also saw a little bit of it in the Cleveland game, because they took CD completely out in that Cleveland game.
I'm saying.
And I was worried about this last year. especially in that Detroit game. Like, cause you remember that Detroit game? It was,
We shouldn't have won that game, to be honest.
but it was a good game.
It was
Like,
a
CD
great
had
game.
like over 200 yards passing, receiving. Yeah, excuse me, I meant to say receiving. He had over 200 yards receiving, and then that's the moment I sat down. I said, "Damn, we are way too." Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. We are way too CD Lamb dependent, and once that happens, that just allows defenses to look at that and be like, "We take him out of the game, and then it's a wrap." Damn, I had to get off camera.
Bless you.
That's why I don't know. That's
Niggas can't hear you.
The one,
What do you think about the Cowboys being one-dimensional right now?
and that's what pisses me off because it's the same thing every year. You either shut down CD, you shut down the run. We don't have anything else. I mean, our tight end schemes, it seemed like that's not working how it was working. We was known for having a big tight end.
But y'all had multiple around that time. Y'all had multiple options. Y'all wouldn't, like you said, so depending on your one receiver.
We do, and the thing is, we also do have multiple options now. It's just they aren't being utilized correctly because it's like when CD was, dropping balls and stuff. Like, look at who else scored tonight. The other receiver, the other tight end, whoever he was, that said on it. What was it? Was it Cook who scored? Who scored tonight? Did you see that? Because I really wasn't watching the game. I was cooking. Turpin. That's what I'm saying. Turpin
is the return specialist, which we have to use him. I mean, because they were taking CD out of the game.
I don't feel like he's utilizing. This is just kind of going off of what you said because he's like a Tyreek.
He one of the fastest ones.
He's fast as fuck, bro. You don't never see him like they don't feed him the rock, bro.
But him and Tyreek, this is where him and Tyreek differ. Tyreek catches the ball better, and Tyreek runs better routes.
So
Turpin has speed, so you can utilize him at jet sweeps and things like that, and maybe a couple of screen passes. However, when it comes to utilizing him and allow him to run the whole route tree, I don't think they can.
But we don't even get an opportunity as fans to see that because they might do that in practice. He might get them opportunities in practice, and then so they see what they got, and then so come game day, he don't get them opportunities. But we don't know that.
That may be true. We probably don't know that because he probably didn't have a lot of success in practice when they were testing him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My only thing is like you a receiver in the league, you got to be able to run routes. You got to be able to.
Yes, true. But there's a lot of receivers in this league. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of receivers in this league that can't run the entire route tree or even half of it. There's some receivers out there that can only stick to maybe 4 routes and be successful. This is not slander. Dez Bryant was one of them. Dez was very fade route dependent.
I was just about to say, I was like, he ran the fade.
Oh, that was the 88?
Throw that up. Hell,
He gonna go get
he'll come back.
That was what he was known
If
for.
he was open on that slant because he was probably playing, damn it, I can't even get the...
What they was backed off of him?
They were either backed off on him. He'll win that slant, and he'll win that flat if they're kind of like playing zone coverage or if they weren't pressing. And Dez was very successful, a ball after catch. So when he was playing slot receiver, whenever they put him in the slot, he'll win a lot of those battles because he was going against linebackers and he was going against nickelbacks, strong safeties for that matter. He was, I wouldn't say one-dimensional, but he didn't have a big route tree to work with. Because a lot of times, and then if they did make him run a route that he wasn't always successful with, they used it to make him as a decoy to get the other guy open. So it was almost like kind of like the pick and roll of the NFL. Because Patriots did a lot of that with Gronk. So, but yeah, like CD Lamb, he can run the entire route tree. CD Lamb is pretty much an all-around receiver. That's why you hear a lot of these guys like, whenever they had these arguments about who their top receivers is, a lot of them been picking CD Lamb recently because they're like, well, I know y'all like the Jay Jettas or y'all like the Tyreek Hills, but CD is a full, complete wideout. So when that being said, and when the whole NFL is noticing, oh yeah, take him out of the game. Because the rest of these guys can't do what he can do. And not only they can't do what he can do, hell, they're kind of subpar to a lot of the other 2s and 1s in this league.
Which kind of bring me back to y'all had a bunch of receivers, bro. Like Brandon Cooks can run the entire route tree. We're not sure if Converse can do it or not. Turpin can do it.
Yeah.
I just blank. Who else did y'all have?
Well,
Michael Gallup,
we had Michael Gallup, but Michael Gallup was
Amari Cooper. Like,
we did. We had a lot of
guys
We
run.
done had a lot of success, but we also had a lot of people that looked subpar with us and then went to another and balled out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, shit, bro.
That be all.
No, I was watching that Cleveland game.
Coaching matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was during them Garrett days, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like
saying.
we didn't even really get a lot of years with Amari Cooper and Mike McCarthy. I want to say they had a good 2 years. One of them years Dak was injured, so for the whole season. So yeah, like that's on coaching. Actually, 3 years. I'm sorry, 3 years. And the Cowboys offense were number one all those years. When Dak had all those pieces on offense, the Cowboys were the number one ranked offense at each and every year. So it was just either defense or hell, they got into the playoffs and they choked. It was always something, right? Right now, this moment, I am very, very concerned about the defense. Like the offense, I think the offense is going to figure themselves out. I think Dak and the rest of that offense, they're going to, like, and you were talking about that dog, I think it's about to come out.
Got
It
to.
like to
It
Like,
got
I saw,
and ugly.
because you need to rewatch that game. Because I saw, like, if you see it, you could actually see it in Dak's eyes. He was fed up. Like, and he was actually fired up too whenever he started getting them TDs. But yeah, the defense, what they got going on is very concerning because they're built to stop. They're built to stop quarterbacks. They're built to be a pass rush team, get to the quarterback. But what happens when you don't make the quarterback drop back so much? Now you got to stop the run.
And
And if
that's
you
what
can't stop the run,
True.
and they don't have to pass the ball, I mean,
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, but I think he had under 200 yards passing,
For real, what he ran on us tonight.
over 100.
It was like when they went up 22 on y'all, I was like, yep, next game.
Nah, I kept watching.
I sit here and like then I tuned back in. I was like, damn, I guess I should have kept watching. But even then they still lost by a field goal.
Yeah.
They dropped down to 1-2. Ravens go to 1-2.
Yeah.
Also Lamar Jackson has only lost one game to the NFC.
Yeah.
Like
ever.
yeah.
Yeah, ever.
So like he's gonna figure out a way to fuck the NFC up.
Yeah, because the defenses in the NFC are different. Like between AFC and NFC, I will admit this, like AFC defenses is much tougher and they're built to stop a Lamar Jackson. Like, you know, they have, because Lamar Jackson's not the only athletic quarterback in there. He's the best athletic quarterback there, but he's not the only one. Hell, they got Justin Fields, they got Josh Allen, they got a bunch of hell. Before then, even though Russ wasn't
Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, they got a lot of quarterbacks that are problems over there.
Yeah.
AFC defense has got to be built a little different versus the NFC. But yeah, like I kind of thought they was going to lose this game because they are coming into a game where they're playing a good team that is 0-2. Like seeing the Ravens with that 0-2 record just didn't even feel right. So
Seeing them lose last week.
yeah, so the
good.
fact that they were 0-2 in the first place, I just knew they were gonna come in with a chip on their shoulder and like try to ball out. They just all they did, and what they did simply was expose the same things that all these other offenses have been exposing on the Cowboys defense. Run the rock. Do not allow your quarterback to sit in the pocket too long. You know, do a bunch of check downs if you are going to pass the ball. 'Cause that's what they did. They did a bunch of check downs. And these bootlegs, niggas was wide open. Like, I'm talking wide open. Like, players are not in the frame. Didn't I say that about the Packers game too?
Yeah.
I think almost every team has taken notes from that Packers game because they've been running the same scheme and it's been working. And what do you think was going to happen when the defense is struggling with stopping the run and you got Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry went the fuck off.
Yeah. I was about to say he had to
Man.
because he didn't. What was that Kansas City game? He didn't really do nothing. Last game,
But they
game before
weren't
that.
utilizing him. Like they were still putting a lot of that running on Lamar.
On Lamar.
I mean, that
Like you gotta
Lamar only ran for like 80-something yards.
tonight. Well, and that's what we're saying though. like those first 2 games, they're not even really utilizing Derrick Henry. Like a lot of those runs were still designed for Lamar Jackson. Versus today, okay, now we've seen a bit of a mixture where he only ran for, what'd you say, 82?
I think it was 87.
80, and then Derrick Henry ran for what, 150?
Yeah, 150.
Now
2 tutties.
2 tutties. So now you're starting to see that balance come into play, and I think how that, like, that's what's gonna need to happen. Like, you're gonna have to take a lot of that pressure off of Lamar.
Yeah, and that's why they brought him in the first place.
Yeah.
Which is why the Cowboys should have brought Derrick Henry in the first place. For one, the nigga live here. The nigga's house is here.
I kind of thought it was a done deal.
His barber is here. Where else you think he want to play when he's a free agent?
I thought it was done when he got the house. I was excited. I thought we was looking up to.
But the Cowboys, Jared didn't even give him a call.
Didn't. We was supposed to get, they was talking to D Hops too.
All right, I ain't worried about that though.
But it's just like, it don't matter. It's just,
that nigga run around.
it's just still that, like, people that, like, we could really use and be solid pieces in the organization. He'll pass on, like,
he'll pass on.
Like, work out nothing.
But see, the thing is, like, with Jerry, like a lot of times these guys like D-Hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only way he'll get D-Hop, he'll wait till D-Hop is on his last leg.
D-Hop is on his last. Like, bro, this is his last.
It was, yeah.
This was your final opportunity.
Nah, it got to be past that. Like,
I'm dead.
You see Dalvin Cook, right? Yeah. Dalvin Cook right now is on our practice squad. Like, that's how past your prime you got to be in order Jerry to actually consider a big name.
Too late at that point.
And he does this year after year after year. We get these guys who have been like elite athletes for majority of their career. By the time they're declining, that's when Jerry wants to sign them because he wants to get them on the cheap deal.
Yeah, for pennies. But it ain't really, we ain't really getting no performance out of it
at all. So, and then they were talking about the running backs are going to be playing by committee, like starting by committee. That's not working. So you should have just got a Derrick Henry, or you should have drafted a running back in the second round. Because yes, you did. You needed that O-lineman. So props to doing that, even though he struggled today. That boy was getting cooked by Van Noy. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch tonight. No way.
No, for real. Like Tyler Guyton.
Yeah,
he was getting cooked today.
That's what I was saying. Because I remember we picked him up, and I was like, "That's what we know for doing. We're gonna go and high rank, pick up some O line or D line, something like that." So, but it's not looking good.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's
still early.
Yeah, it's still early.
His rookie season. His rookie season. Game.
However, I just hate that he was getting cooked today because it caused a lot of sacks. I mean, I think he gave up like 2 sacks today.
Okay.
Hopefully, he'll probably clean that up in the future. But bro, so on the fantasy subject, I'm glad you brought up defense. Like that's one of the main keys to winning your fantasy games is if you just rotate defenses.
Okay.
Don't talk to me about rotating defense.
I'm sticking with getting cooked. Yeah, I'm getting cooked.
No, bro. Don't pick a defense that you. Here's the thing, because you saying you sticking with your Niners defense. Nah, bro. Drop them for another defense that's gonna play a weak team. That's what I do every season.
True.
Bro, I dropped Green Bay for fucking
Vegas.
Yeah, Oakland, the Raiders.
Which is not a terrible idea.
It wasn't a terrible idea until it was.
And not a terrible idea. But you should have thought of why I hesitated. I hesitated for the main reason they changed their quarterback. Anytime a team changes their quarterback, hell, it's a good chance that team is going to have some success.
Yeah.
Regardless of how bad, because I don't think Andy Dalton's going to be their answer. Like, now that they bench Bryce Young. But however, he's fresh. He probably feel like he got something to prove. They ain't got a whole lot of film on him. He might catch the Raiders defense, off guard with that. So that's what kind of shied me away because I was thinking the same thing. I was really considering it.
It's just you can't sleep on Andy Dalton though. It just depends on which side he get. If you get Andy Dalton with the fade, you in trouble.
he probably had a fresh fade, but that's why I lean toward the fact you should have got the Packers, bro.
I had the Packers.
Oh yeah, you dropped them.
And I dropped them for Oakland, bro.
Them niggas went out there and got 24 points today.
Fuck
yeah. That was a great.
I wish I had them, but I was mad at myself because going into this weekend, I'm like, bro, I got to go pick up the Packers defense. Like, I had to. Forgot to do it. Niggas went out there and got 25 points. Like, I was big.
I'm so sorry I did that to you.
No, it's all good.
But I was looking just like you was looking. Like, you know, I think I had like the Steelers defense. They were good for those 2 weeks. Steelers got me like plus 10 points. Well, yeah, they got me 10 points like thinking back-to-back weeks. And then I was like, okay, I need to be off them. Need to find another defense that's play a trash team. Will Levis had been a meme for 3 weeks straight. So I was like, let me go ahead and get the Packers.
Shit, I want football.
That's the key to win fantasy.
Yeah.
The defense is playing Tennessee.
Look, right. You got Tennessee this week.
Well, just make sure they don't switch quarterbacks because that can mess you up. I wasn't even trying to throw shade.
And on the college football, I'm tired of fantasy. I'm 1-2. I'm supposed to be smoking shit. I had a great draft.
You had a decent draft, yeah.
I had a great draft. Fuck Micah. I had a great draft.
Actually, let me see what you got.
You're going to look and you're like, damn. Anyways, while he's looking that up, is UT football back?
Yes.
You back?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad. I'm kind of excited for this 18 playoffs now.
Yeah.
Hey, the SEC going crazy right now.
Texas number 1, Georgia number 2.
Yeah, then my boys number 3, right?
You feel,
Yeah.
we'll see y'all eventually. We ain't worried about y'all. We got
Nobody worry about them.
Hey, we got to come see y'all, man. Because the last time we played, it got ugly.
Yeah, we sent y'all boys home.
Hey, on New Year's,
Yeah, we sent y'all right on.
dude, and Zay right here in my ear. I'm talking about the whole game. I'm just, dog, I don't want to hear that shit, fool.
How often do you get that privilege, bro?
I'm stuck in the cabin, fool.
Yeah.
Like, I can't go home.
Can't avoid me. Like,
Oh, so you had to hear this drunk.
oh yeah, I was drinking still at the time too. Yeah, I was definitely. I could show you a video of how drunk I was.
You ain't got to show me nothing. I know.
Hey, look, I wasn't a young nigga that night.
Okay.
I wasn't. I was just a happy nigga.
But you was in this area, you would let them have it.
Hey man, look, I've been a Georgia fan for us to be like where we're at now.
Feels good.
Feels good, bro. It feel good. Like I hope y'all Cowboys fans get here one day.
All right, we gonna get.
Why?
We ain't worried about that.
Oh.
We ain't worried about that.
That was not even necessary.
That's fine.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah,
Good.
Texas football is back. Miami is back. How do we feel? Like
That's how I feel.
that's how you feel. You don't like Archie Manning?
Nah, I fucks with Archie.
That's crazy.
Nah, I fucks with Archie. I hope he has plenty of success. I like Texas. I like UT. I'm glad that they back.
They will, man.
Like the feeling that you have, a lot of UT fans are having that feeling right now.
Yeah.
I mean, not quite because they haven't won no championships just yet.
It's just the fact that they're even number.
Yeah, the fact that they're even number ones, they're guaranteed a playoff, but not only guaranteed a playoff spot because they could probably lose one game
Yeah,
to make the playoff still early in the season. I think they're still gonna have a lot of success.
They still got to come through the conference.
But the
They
fact
still
that-
got to see us.
The fact that they're still considered a team that could make it to the Natty,
That's love.
that's huge. That's major. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for all UT fans. I might bandwagon. I might hop on that train like be.
Already hook them.
Yeah, hey,
We there. What up? Yeah.
I'm start throwing it up. I'm gonna start buying.
Both ponies, nigga.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Nah, I
hey,
fuck with them
didn't
too.
they just win the little?
Yeah. Get iron skill.
Yeah, the Iron Skillet.
Yeah.
I'm like, they beat TCU.
yeah.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
they at?
Whoop
Like,
they
it-
ass.
Whooping
this-
ass, belt to ass.
God damn.
I'm like that. Now that was a good game that nobody was talking.
I wish I would have.
Mhm.
I wish I would have got to sit down and watch it. I think I was on the road still.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah. SMU been my little. Like I can't make it to every Georgia game, bro. I can't make it to every Georgia game the way I want to. So SMU 20 minutes down the road, like I can be an SMU fan. Like I can rock them. So, hey, look, you feel me? I'm rocking with them. But
Y'all seen that Colorado game?
there we go.
Oh my
Nah, I
God.
didn't.
Talk
I
about-
caught no games this week. That's what sucks.
Talk about a game of inches. Literally inches.
I heard Shador threw a Hail Mary.
Oh,
Why?
hey, but before we get further, he's right-handed. Oh, he rolled out to the left. He got, two niggas chasing him? He had to square his shoulders, bro, and his receiver wasn't even open. He threw it to like an open spot. That's like the definition of throwing your receiver open.
Yeah.
Threw it to like an open spot in the end zone.
Yep.
Let his dude go make a play on the ball.
Yup.
and he caught it.
Like, I'm talking about the ball almost hit the ground. They caught that up.
Had them elbows in. Hey,
Bang.
what you learn in practice.
That was crazy. It was funny because right before that play happened, they had actually showed like the last time Colorado had beat somebody on a Hail Mary.
Yo, they did.
Shador go do that shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, nah, he's like that.
Like I said, I like Shador as a player. I like him as a quarterback. And I like the Colorado team. I like the Buffs team as a whole. Well, I won't say as a whole. The O-line still shaky. You know, all those athletes they got over there, and I truly mean that when I say athletes. Travis Hunter.
Hey, Travis, bro, he was the reason they won that game.
Then they forced fumbles.
Yeah, he forced
Yeah.
a fumble on the goal line.
On the
Goal
goal
line.
line. That's why I say it's a game of inches.
On the goal line.
Like,
Boy, and that shit came out. I'm looking at the replay. That shit, you looking at it, it came out right before he came.
right before.
Bro, like right
It was
before.
perfect timing.
Perfect timing. You looking at
Like
him
perfect
crossing,
timing.
and you looking at
Yeah.
the ball.
That might be his Heisman moment.
Yeah, that may be.
Man,
That's what I was saying. Travis Hunter for the Heisman.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like he been video game cheat code for these last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like bro has been doing some stuff. It's like you gotta be an alien or something. How you playing every side of the ball,
In every snap.
every
damn near.
snap?
Y'all think he'll be able to do it in the NFL?
No, no.
Same capacity.
No, not to the same capacity, bro.
Y'all think he'll still play both sides of the ball
Yeah.
in the NFL?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
We've never really seen that done.
I feel like
Yes,
I
we
feel like he would. I feel
Deion.
he's gonna go
I mean,
in as
Deion did,
receiver.
but like the size of
And
him.
well, I feel like he gonna play receiver, go in on a couple snaps on defense, like when they need.
Yeah,
to.
just on some. We could do it.
Here's the thing, though. Like, it depends on what is the need from that team. So,
Yeah, does he get drafted as a receiver or as a corner?
I'm going to, yeah, exactly. So, I'm going to use the, even though,
Player position. Like, do you have to say like this is what?
yeah, you have to declare a position.
Bro, his shit finna have an ATH.
Yeah, it's going to, yeah. I don't think you do have to declare a position because I don't think Jabril Peppers did.
Are hard.
No. Because remember, he played both sides when he was at Michigan. I mean, of course, he wasn't no Travis Hunter, but he was still like that. Like, he was still a Heisman runner-up, and he was a really good athlete. So teams were trying to figure out whether they're going to draft him as a running back, receiver, safety, linebacker. He played it all.
So yeah, it's just like what they need. The team needs.
What the team needs.
Okay.
So, like, I'm gonna use, even though the Cowboys can't draft him, but let's say hypothetically, if the Cowboys draft him, he will play receiver. That takes pressure off a CD. You can't double them both. So,
Where do you think he falls in the draft?
hell, number one probably.
Where do you think Shador falls?
He'd be the first quarterback.
Yeah, he'll be the first quarterback off the board. And if we think about teams that need quarterbacks,
3 or 4.
the Titans could use a quarterback. Because we're just talking about Will Levis.
Deion not letting him go to Tennessee.
It's really not up to Deion.
Bro, all right, but we seen what Eli Manning's dad did to get him to the Giants. They pretty much, Eli Manning said, Daddy said, like, he's not signing with nobody. We don't care if you draft him, he's not signing.
I mean, true. However, like, it could or it could not work in your favor. And Eli wasn't as big as a prospect as Shador. Like, Eli was a prospect. Don't get me wrong. But he wasn't at the same status as...
Which makes it more likely for him to be able to do what the fuck he wants.
I don't know, man. That's going to be a very sticky situation.
It'd be bad for the league if that happens.
I mean, yeah, it would be bad for the league. Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It depends.
it depends. Yeah, it depends where they draft.
Yeah, like, see how Andy Dalton ends up doing throughout the year.
Yeah.
It could fuck around and have a turnaround season all of a sudden.
Yeah. I mean, the teams that need QBs, I'm just going to put these teams out there. Titans need one. Panthers, they need a QB. Sadly, I mean, because I like Bryce Young, I fuck with him, but they need a QB. Hell, he can sit behind Geno for a year. They need one. If the 49ers continue doing what they're doing, Purdy could be put in free agency. They can get Shador because the 49ers ain't been looking too hot recently. So I'm gonna say 49ers.
Purdy got a big contract.
No, he didn't. He's next to get up.
Next?
He's up next.
He's still on his rookie
Yeah,
track. Yeah,
he's still on his Mr. Irrelevant contract.
he just got the look of the draw and was able to get out there.
That's why they're able to have so many of those
Those
superstars.
heavy weapons.
Because now they're gonna have a point. It comes to a point where like, are we gonna give all this up for Purdy? You know, that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm gonna say Panthers, Hunters, but it's kind of depending. The Titans, maybe Seahawks, because Geno's kind of getting up there in age. Geno can still ball, but if he prefers to sit for a year or two, he can do that with the Seahawks. And learning the Geno, I feel like him and Geno played very similar, in my opinion. What's another team? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll throw the Browns.
But shit, look what happened.
No, he can get traded. He can get traded.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields is much better. However,
Just saying, like when you're saying like look at what they
No.
got an opportunity.
he could be traded. I mean, he'll just be traded for like a low quality pick. Like it'll just be maybe for a 6th round, a 5th round, or something like that. Somebody needs a backup QB, so he can get traded because Kenny Pickett from the Steelers got traded. Who else? Mac Jones got traded. Mac Jones is backing up for Trevor Lawrence right now. I mean, and those guys were also guys that were on their rookie contracts. So, and it didn't pan out. So now they're backup QBs.
There's a lot of people. Dallas got what's his name?
Trey Lance. They traded for Trey Lance. Yeah. I mean, he just gonna have to find a spot somewhere where he could be a role player and play behind somebody and just hope for the best. I still think the kid is very talented. He just was with a very bad organization. They did trade away some great assets. I mean, Christian McCaffrey for starters. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Like, what were you thinking? I'm pretty sure Bryce Young would have loved to have Christian McCaffrey right now.
Love.
I feel like the situation.
No, it is. I'm not comparing the two. I think with Justin Fields, the Bears basically used Justin, and they basically used him as kind of like a placeholder until they could build the team that they have built right now, which is it's sad.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I don't like it. I don't like how he got dealt.
Nah, it was shitty for sure.
No, it was very like, yeah, like he said, it was very shitty. I mean, they did him dirty, and I'm just glad that he was able to land with the Steelers
Yeah.
because what the Steelers needed was a Justin Fields. They just needed a quarterback, and Justin Fields has an opportunity to not just be a quarterback; he can be the quarterback for them.
Yeah.
He
You know what I'm
be their franchise quarterback.
As long as Tomlin's
So-
there,
Exactly.
I mean, cause he out there balling.
They 3-0.
Like yeah, like so. It looked like the Bears was the problem, which we all knew.
yeah.
Like, there's never a doubt about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got some new movies coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Den of Thieves 2,
Hey, that looked good.
2025, bro. O'Shea Jackson back on screen. Who else was on there?
Gerard Butler. Yeah.
I didn't want to mess up his name. I was struggling. That's why I was hoping one of y'all niggas was gonna pick up. But yeah, it looked like it's gonna be a good movie. I didn't even know they were gonna make a second one.
I had no clue either, and I think that's what got us all excited too.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of surprised us with this one. It's like when one of your favorite artists drop a surprise album. Like we had no clue they were gonna drop a sequel to this.
Well, like, so I kind of thought they would do a sequel because if you remember how Den of Thieves ended, he went to London and like he was pretty much casing another bank. But I thought it was gonna pick up from there. It's picking up on whole other shit.
Yeah, a whole nother
Somebody
maybe some years in past.
totally different director. Somebody wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, all that stuff comes into play. But I did kind of think they would do a sequel, how it ended. But it was still a surprise.
The thing is, like, yeah, when the movie first dropped and you first watch it during that time, that's what I was thinking too. Like, okay, the sequel's coming soon, but it had been years, so I kind of just forgot. Like, I didn't forget about the movie, but I just didn't hold on to the idea of them coming out with a sequel because it had been so long. So I was like,
When did Den of Thieves
Original?
come out? Was it
came out in like 2018.
okay before COVID? See, COVID.
Yeah, you got COVID and then
the strike.
scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
It is a lot that goes into it. So, but I am glad it's coming out. I'm excited to see it. I think it'll be real dope. It looked like it is. O'Shea Jackson Jr. is a real good actor.
Yeah.
Hate that I gotta say like his whole name.
You got to, cause you gonna think Ice Cube, son.
You feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. He got his own identity, and he's really doing it up. You know, they said he was a better Ice Cube than Ice Cube.
Yeah, he was
Really?
playing the hell out of
Like
Ice
that.
Cube and straight out of Compton.
Man,
Especially in that scene where he tore that building up, or like,
he went through with the baseball bat.
yeah, I was like, Damn, he might be Ice Cube.
I'm dead.
He did. You said,
Hold on.
you like had to kind of double take for a second. Like,
And like,
I have to rewatch that tonight.
yeah,
yeah, that's
Maybe tomorrow. I was getting late. But yeah, that's gonna be a good movie. Keke Palmer and SZA got a movie coming out next year in January.
I'm interested in it.
I am too. It's
Yeah.
produced by Issa. Issa Rae from Insecure. And Issa doesn't too much miss. Like, I don't think I've seen anything that had to do with her that I didn't like. Even when she I want to say she helped produce or has something to do with Jasmine Sullivan's Hotels. I thought like Hotels is a great album. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah,
Front to back.
Yeah, like Jasmine Sullivan did it up on that.
yeah.
But I'm kind of excited for the Keke Palmer and SZA movie. I didn't get the name, but I know it comes out like January 24th. So probably go ahead and check that out. Questlove is directing the Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what to really expect, but it's gonna be a history lesson, of course. But
Oh yeah.
I think with Questlove being the driving factor behind that brainchild, it'll be a solid project, something that we'll just keep watching. Like, oh damn, man, you ain't seen it yet? Oh, and turn it on real quick.
Got to.
Yeah.
Y'all got anything y'all excited for coming out? Like,
Man,
I can't really think.
I'm brain dead right now.
I mean, like, I'm always excited for any sci-fi film that's coming out. I just saw a trailer recently with Adam Driver, and it looked interesting. I can't remember the title, but I can't say I'm excited about that. I'll come back next episode with the details. But that's something I'm anticipating, and I'm interested to see the new Agatha show.
I keep falling asleep on episode 2.
Oh, for real?
I gotta stop trying to watch it so late.
Oh yeah,
But
and then it's a dark show. I'm not saying dark like as in
art,
like yeah,
color grading.
just the ambiance.
Yeah,
So I can see that.
I've enjoyed it so far.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because I actually wasn't worried about it. And the reason why I say this is because when Marvel does projects like this, that is not super involved in the whole scheme of the MCU, they usually turn out pretty good because they do a lot of phase building. They got Secret Invasion does tie into like a lot of the grand scheme of things of the timeline.
Well, yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
did my nigga Rhodey wrong.
Yeah, and then they have like, you have to actually like watch a lot of all the other movies in order to understand what's going on with Secret Invasion. Now with Agatha, all you have to know is WandaVision.
WandaVision was dope.
Yeah. So if you watch WandaVision, you can watch Agatha off rip and not be confused. I mean,
And
yeah,
maybe
I guess Doctor Strange, yeah, Madness,
probably
you probably have to see that as well. But I mean, that's just 2 projects versus like 20 plus to understand what's going on in Secret Invasion.
Hey.
Because you had to watch Captain Marvel, and then like, it's a whole bunch. Like, but yeah, and then Civil War, and then Rhodey's journey, like a whole lot. But yeah, I'm excited for that.
Secret Invasion doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. What do you mean? Wait, doesn't count what? What do you mean?
Nothing. I don't know where that exists in the multiverse.
And that's crazy.
It's not on Earth 616.
I like Secret Invasion.
You know what? I don't. They shouldn't have done my dog Don Cheadle like that. Didn't happen.
It did fuck me up.
Not on the universe where Tony Stark died.
Yeah, that's.
Right?
Can you imagine hearing about your dog dying like after being like in a coma for that, or just under some like induced coma for so long?
That'll mess me up.
Not in the RDJ. Not in RDJ's MC.
Man, hey man, that happened. That happened.
Nope. It's not on Earth 616.
I mean, if you think about it, if you think it's not the exact same, but it's very similar to Bucky's situation.
I don't care about Bucky. Bucky killed Tony's parents. Ain't like Bucky in Civil War, fool.
Damn, that's crazy. So it's really a Tony thing. I'm starting to connect. Everything's starting to make sense now.
In fact, I'm rooting for Dr. Doom.
Damn.
Because Tony. That's why.
Right.
Well, bro, because what I like about a lot of the villains, like even Kang, Dr. Doom, Thanos, they were doing the right, what they felt was the right thing.
That's what makes great villains.
Yeah, like, so, yeah, I'm rooting for Dr. Doom, but he's also Tony. He's our DJ. Like,
Okay, speaking of that, I'm gonna go off topic a little bit, but y'all saying there's a new Joker coming out.
Yeah.
still need to see.
So that's why I was saying, like, super villain, like, everybody was rooting for him in that one because you seen, like, you know, how he was treated, his upbringing and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for this new Joker that's coming out too.
I-
That's gonna be fire.
I do want to see Folia do. It comes out on, I think, October 4th.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Right around the corner.
So I definitely want to check that out.
I just want y'all to know, y'all are all weebs. Cause I don't be into the movies, bro. So I'm just
Hey, you
Get
got
you a
to get
hobby.
through it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
only
like,
like, starting on you.
but
Right.
it's different than like
they
levels
also
to this
like the
shit.
anime.
Is it?
it is different.
How?
I mean, it's one and the same. I just never dove off into like the Marvel, the
Oh,
DCs,
right.
like, bro, y'all sitting there talking about these people. I'm looking like, okay, I'm assuming these are the character.
I didn't read the comics growing up. Like, I never was a comic person. Wasn't a manga person. I wasn't an anime person. Most anime I got into was Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, and
Yeah.
Digimon.
Yeah. Hey,
Digimon.
Digimon was my shit.
Yeah.
Them was where my anime knowledge stopped and ended.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't get into the MCU until Iron Man, until that movie.
Don't get me wrong, the movies do make some dope ass movies. I just don't have the urge to want to go watch it.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong.
When y'all call me and be like, hey, fool, come, watch such and such. And I'll be like, nah, cool, let's do it. I ain't got shit going on.
Yeah.
I ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's me.
I'm not gonna lie though. I am kind of a crazy fan with like all this. It's not even just Marvel. It's Marvel. It's DC. It's Star Wars. Even Star Trek.
I'm super doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm judging you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Man,
Lords of the Rings.
like that.
The Hobbit. Ring of Power.
You watch Harry Potter too?
You said what?
Harry Potter?
Absolutely. Yes.
I rest my case.
Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. That's why I started off saying anything science fiction sci-fi that's coming out, like, I'm on that.
On it.
Like, that's just, I don't know, and it's kind of like my escape too. Like, that's my, you know what I mean? That's just.
You still my dog, bro.
Damn. Hey,
Look,
my
you know I
nigga.
don't-
Hey, well, that sounds like he been questioning it.
Yeah,
Hey, as I was naming all these things I was into, he's like, okay, if he named one more,
He say the next generation for Star Trek. Yeah, he's cooked.
hey
We're
man,
gonna have another secret conversation.
No, for real.
hey, I'm a Trekkie, man. Live long and prosper.
did you just throw it up?
Bro, like it was a set fool.
Hey, women, throw it up.
Listen, bro, like I watched all of that, and I've read plenty of books. And I read a lot of comic books. I got a lot of those vintage comic books in my apartment. The rest of them, they locked.
Of that nigga, so I can sell him.
See,
Jug, yeah.
Nah, see.
he acting like a YN right now.
Yeah, straight YN.
Like, let me keep my mouth shut. I was about to talk about the safe too, but nah, let me.
They
I got
all
a safe. They got a bunch of comics in there.
Them all was laminated.
I ain't dropping the low.
You got them sitting in plastic, bro.
Yes, bro. It was it's one I sold to help pay for some of my books in college.
Damn.
I had like one of the original Silver Surfer comics. Yeah, it was. I got
know that
bread for
hurt you, though.
It hurt me.
I respect.
Respect.
Do what you got.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Did what I had to do.
I got to study.
I still have some other gems, but I wish I had the Spider-Man one. Oh my god!
You sold the Spider-Man one? Damn. What did you sell that for? What was the reason?
What was the reason?
Yeah.
Money.
And we all
Yeah.
money. You know, yeah,
I was young and stupid at the time,
yeah.
but there's a couple of classes, like some of those ones that you seen in my apartment, like those are classes too. They're not worth a whole lot because I didn't keep those in any sleeves or anything like that, so they kind of like worn down. Like you can still read them, you can still open them. Like the pages are not gonna just rip off and fall off the bone or anything like that.
I got you.
But it's just, yeah, I didn't take great care of those. But I love the authenticity of those books. Like you know, they just smell like they came from the 90s.
See, I don't have comic books, but I got old like ebony magazines and stuff like that
Yeah.
from the 60s and 70s.
And I'm trying to cop those off my dad because my dad got
Yeah.
a whole bunch of them.
Like I got young Diana Ross like back
Yeah.
in the 20s.
Like my dad got the Janet Jackson
Yeah,
one.
me too. I got the Jackson 5 back when they were teenagers.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, in the Jet magazines.
Yeah.
My dad and my stepmom, they got a whole bunch of them. Like they have the one with Jamie Foxx on the cover.
Yo, shout out to our culture food.
Nah, for real.
Stores,
Yeah.
like all of that.
Can you imagine having that Source magazine where 50 first got hot when he dropped?
Man, you know that's worse.
When 50 was on that cover,
Yeah.
that was probably the most sold like ever.
Yeah. You want that beauty of the week. Come on, man. We know.
You know you want beauty of the week.
I do want Jet magazines because they did have the honeys.
Yeah.
And like they're just classics, just like those mini, like they're just so many and they're like pamphlets for real.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm finna start printing off the label. Go find them pictures or something.
Yeah.
Come off, go ahead, yeah, slap them on the wall.
Yeah.
Boy, it's gonna look like a jail cell in your house.
Pin up everywhere.
Fresh out. He said, "Oh yeah, you see her over there." He gonna be like, "Don't touch Kara."
Hey, look, I got her on day 62, fool.
Real talk.
My partner sent it to.
Hell no.
But shit, we could go one or two ways right now, y'all. I'll leave it up to y'all. We can talk about Diddy, or we can go ahead and get to wrapping the show up.
Man,
How about let's do both.
I'm like, you can't slide over. Well, no pun intended.
So we
Can't slide over Diddy.
We can keep it brief, right?
I was gonna call him the diddler, bro, and keep it pushing.
Hey, diddler. Hey,
That is
That nigga's a diddler.
that shit is funny.
all I'm gonna say is if we really look at it, he is the black Harvey Weinstein.
Oh yeah, nah, they fell off him, bro.
Yeah. Like Buddy was out there.
Not
Not Harvey Weinstein. Jeff Epstein.
Yeah.
Jeff Epstein.
Well, yeah, Jeff Epstein, yeah.
He basically did exactly what Jeff Epstein did.
to the mic.
Can you hear me? I feel like he did exactly what Jeff Epstein did, bro. Just with the black culture and like, you know, the ethnic groups out here.
Yeah.
Cause he was wilding. He got a tape on everybody.
How many bottles?
1,000.
Well,
Abandoned.
And they weren't small bottles.
Big ass, like,
Them bitches knee high.
It's just the different videos that's resurfacing of him, like the beds in his gym.
Backyard.
In the backyard, you got a homemade like bed that's pretty much the average size of people's backyards. Is the bed.
Yeah, nah, Diddy going down. They turned down like how much was his bill? Like 50 million?
50 million,
Yeah.
2 houses.
Damn.
and they turned it
Yeah.
down.
He tried to. He was like, me and my family is surrender our passports, everything. They're like, no, your ass is going to MDC Brooklyn.
Damn, that's I mean, but he probably comfortable in there because if he been out here with the allegations he got behind him, hey, he straight off in there, bro. Diddy just,
Suicide Watch.
yeah, of course. They gonna try to off him.
They definitely is.
I mean, because when it get down to it, they saying he got tapes with wild high up people. That's how he getting them. I mean, then you know these videos coming out of when he really started getting drunk and stuff, and how he started getting loose and talking. That's a little. Hey, you ain't seen that on the Drink Champs when he was telling Fab like, "Why you don't come party with me, Daddy?" Like, yeah, he was getting mad. He want that,
Bro.
He's sick in the head,
Yeah.
plain and simple.
He going under the jail.
Mm-hmm. That's some different. It's really a mind thing. Like when you got that type of money, you can get anybody. You know, your cravings start to grow, and that's what's dangerous about getting that much money out there. May start liking little boys too. Shit, I ain't gonna. I stay broke.
I stay broke.
This is.
Yeah, he's sick in the head. He's a sick individual.
Man,
He's a very sick man.
It's like he walk up to you and tell you what you gonna do for that paper. And
Nah.
Hey, you think he talking to your girl? He say, "Nah, you." Nah.
Nah, bro.
Hey,
Nah, that's crazy.
that's crazy.
Hey, look, what they say in the Boondocks? We could do this easy.
Or the hallway.
Oh my god, bro.
That shit's crazy, bro.
That's so crazy.
I hate to wish jail on anybody, but nah, throw that nigga under the jail.
And his son too. His son was guilty by association. Nigga look too much like him. Lock him up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's just.
Look too much like him.
He been doing this for so long too. Like that's even more sinister. Like decades of just being a creepy ass,
Not only creepy,
freaky ass nigga. Like,
hey, he a freaky ass nigga.
Boy, y'all
yeah,
that
he is.
Diddy pop up in that definition. A picture of him,
That-
the
Like,
diddler.
bro, he was calling the party freak offs.
Freak out. You gonna come to my freako?
Bro, I seen one video. It was him in the club. He was like, "Hey, it's a couple rules in here. Drink as much as you want." He was like, "We got plenty of alcohol. Drink as much as you want." And the wildest rule, he said, "If it get hot in here, don't be afraid to take your clothes off." Wow.
He has so many of these peers and stuff that you wouldn't even believe would just even like entertain shit like that. Like, you know, and maybe, I don't know, maybe motherfuckers was forced or scared or whatever. Like some celebrities that you would consider, I guess, good, like Tracy Ellis Ross, for example. Like she hung around Diddy for that little promo for like shampoo or whatever.
You got a picture with Diddy right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like personally, I just don't see her being part of any of that, right? But she had that little promo, and then people did say in that video, in that promo, she did fake like she took a sip of that drink that he, you know what I'm saying?
And then
It's like, I know what you be on. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe motherfuckers did know of his stuff, they just couldn't quite like, you know, I guess.
They couldn't out him because it's when you got that much paper.
Yeah, they just
You
couldn't
know.
out him, and they probably feared him.
oh yeah, you gotta think about it. Diddy was like outside of being a sexual menace,
Yeah,
nigga, menace.
an actual menace. I remember there was a podcast. We talked about it. Like there was a podcast with these two guys, and they were talking about like, and I guess these guys are from New York, and they were like, yeah, no, like Diddy can get you killed.
Real talk.
These were two white boys too. Like if they saying it,
This must be true.
like this must be true, because they were basically saying like, no, like we're not gonna even like tap into the details. We ain't gonna like slander. Just know that Diddy can get you killed.
Who was Diddy's first artist? What was his name? Big L or something like that.
Big E.
Big E.
Flavor in Years. Dude who got that song?
Oh, you talking about Craig Mack?
Craig Mack. He did something to Craig Mack.
Yeah, and he ended up like going into the jail and confessing to like a murder, right?
Nah,
What?
that was another. He didn't did it to a few of them. But like Craig Mack, he drove him insane to where he went and joined like a cult because like he was in fear of his family, like they were gonna get killed. Diddy. No, I was saying like it's some real allegations out here. Like Diddy has some real power. That's why it's like when you start getting that much money, you never know what your kinks and what you turn into because they start controlling people.
Well, yeah, well, like they do say like money do enhance like, you know,
Personality.
your personality. Yeah,
That's who he was.
Yeah.
like that probably just who he always was, and since he gained that money and power, enough money to, you know, get away with some shit like that for so many years. I mean, but yeah, that's just sad, man. I hate it for the victims. You know what I'm saying? You know, I pray that they heal.
I know he got Carl Winslow too.
For real.
Pops out family matter. Yeah, that man bent over. Pause. Sorry. Yeah, he a victim too. You know, see, his victims we don't even know about nameless. I heard he done took advantage of it real bad.
That's crazy.
My dog was over here praying. He said, you know that man got his ass took, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
All right.
No, you good. That is like
I had to.
So,
Yeah.
as everybody knows, I like to end the podcast to discuss music. You know, that's my topic of specialty.
We almost missed the topic.
What topic?
It's Super Future, man.
Oh no, we getting there.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, it's up next. Yeah, no, I got.
I ain't leave out the Super.
Yeah, nah. Super Future Fire Marshal Hendrix just went for his third #1.
yes.
No features on this tape on mixtape Pluto. How do y'all feel about it? I know Mike ain't listen to those square ass nigga want to watch Star Trek.
Yeah.
Damn, you gotta go crazy.
He went crazy with. He said Star Trek. You only mention one thing about Star Trek that you like and you can talk about.
Like, you know, I like the other stuff more. That's crazy. But since the other shit was brought up, yeah, we gonna highlight that. That's crazy. But yeah, I just ain't had a time, cause like Future's a type of.
Portrait.
You said what?
Oh, he slug. It's a slug that's coming in.
I'm saying, like,
Yeah, damn.
he not listening to some music, man.
I'm just saying, you was watching Lord of the Rings. You got more important shit too.
I wasn't even watching it. That's crazy. Anyways, like I was saying, but now, like, because I consider Future one of my all-time favorite artists. So, like, if I'm gonna listen to one of his projects, I'm gonna take it serious. Like, I want to be able to have the time to actually listen to it, dissect it. You know, the whole process. Like, I do that for all of my favorite artists. I do that for Drake. I do that for Kendrick. I do that for Jigga. You know, but yeah, like, I just think he had the time. Bro, I've been telling you, man, I had shit to do, man. And it wasn't Lords of the Rings. See, they ain't even dropped no new shit
I
recently.
was about to say he ain't dropping that new.
Yeah, it's not.
Catching up.
They ain't even have no marathons on fucking YouTube TV right now.
It's coming in October.
It is. It's coming real.
You know,
But yeah, nah, like, what y'all think about it since y'all was listening to it?
fire.
It was fire. I won't say it was a great album. I won't say it was great.
You need to listen to it a little more.
I listen to it consistently. So when we look at it, I'm one saying he's on another run. He's on the 2016 run again. Two, out of all 3 albums that came out this year, one has been 3 albums in 180 days. This is probably the weaker one. That's where I'm coming
I
from
can
with
see
it.
that.
It's the weakest one. It was very repetitive at times. It was just typical Future shit. Like, you weren't.
I feel like this Future album was honestly some of the songs that didn't make it. We don't,
I could live with that.
because you can kind of hear it, and some of them, like, I just put out there like Ocean, and Lost My Dog.
Lost My Dog is my shit.
Oh my God.
Lost My Dog almost brought a tear to my.
Man, Lost My Dog. Hey, drop a tear. Ocean, he really went on there, didn't breathe. Straight one take, seemed like that song right there is amazing. It was just the melody, everything in that. Them two, I took away. MJ,
That's my shit right there.
MJ, hey,
Juice, nigga. Yeah.
I listened to the whole album, and I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I just cut it off. No, I'm just saying out of the 3 that he dropped, it's the weaker one.
I guess I'm still on the ride because I did go to the Future concert when he was here, and I pretty much, Ariana, tell you, I was like, if you wasn't there, I made sure you was there. I FaceTimed them. Like, hey,
Concert.
at the concert, and I had great seats. Like, we were right there. Right there.
Is he a dope live performer?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's Future. I give it to him. Him and Metro did their thing, but you can kind of tell he getting a little older. Like, bro sat down on stage and performed the full My Savages. Like, how we on the couch. Like, yeah.
Damn.
Bro performed My Savages sitting down trying to catch his breath, so I get to him. Age showing, but you wasn't gonna get no Chris Brown choreography out of,
Get that from Future anyway.
he, what I can say, he took advantage of the stage. That's
what
all.
matters.
That's all I can.
How was his stage presence? How did he
Stage
run
presence was
around?
good.
Man, you
Things
trying to
like
say
that.
he was like Dolly Parton when she was leaning on the.
Nah, like I put my phone on charger. I'll show you. Bro was like, it was some stairs, and he is like posted up like this.
Nigga was tired.
It got to him. And a few times his Dallas, when they start shouting out the city and shit, they tired.
Hey, they ready to wrap the show up.
My nigga shouted out Yellow Bees and Trap Boy Freddy about 3 times.
Oh, dude.
I was like,
With it.
one of y'all.
That was basically him saying, "Help
Yeah, nigga, help me, nigga.
I'm tired of rapping.
please."
Yeah, it was a good performance though. Like,
That's good.
it was really one of them, like, because he ran through a lot of his old Super Future shit that you just had the nostalgia of you growing up as a teenager and like you seeing this, because Future never comes to Dallas. We got to see him in like Houston or go somewhere else, but like him coming to Dallas, that was one of them. I'm just going to see him because he here and I can cross it off my list.
So even with that being said, like him never coming to Dallas, I feel like a lot of times we don't get the big rap artists, rap acts to Dallas. But I think that's starting to change, especially with that new Dallas wave.
Yeah, for
With
sure.
Big X. A lot of this shit is impossible without Big X right now. I'll be honest. Like, niggas could say Yellow Busy, Tribe Boy, and all that. Them niggas not doing what Big X did.
Nah.
Truth be told, and like how he brought eyes to this shit. Like, they're winning.
But Mo 3 paved the way though. You gotta say, Mo 3 as much as you
With it.
I'm not gonna disagree because like I'm not just. It's well documented that I'm not really a Mo3 fan.
You don't have to be a Mo3
And that's
fan.
what I'm about to say. It's like, hear me out. It's well documented that I'm not really a Mo3 fan. However, he is the most talented artist to come about this bitch. You can't deny artistry. You can't deny, like, yeah, I may not want to hear half the shit he's rapping about and how over aggressive he is and screaming for, 45 minutes of an album. But when you get past all of that and you actually listen to like his melodies, his raps, and there's nobody in Dallas really above him.
True.
Like I can say that and comfortable. Like Trap Boy Freddy, everybody knows I'm a Trap Boy fan.
Yeah, me too.
But Trap Boy Freddy is just now becoming a good rapper.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Slime Boy, Trap Boy would be right in that trap.
So, but yeah, I do agree with you when you say like a lot of this doesn't happen without Mo3. A lot of this doesn't happen without Go Yayo. Like,
true.
A lot of this doesn't happen without that class, but a lot of it mainly pertains to if there wasn't a Go Yayo and there wasn't a Mo3, what would the DFW like? What But Big X's was bringing those big name Big X Phobats. They're bringing in, now Lil Baby and Phobats just dropped.
Yeah.
Usher and Phobats got a song out. Like, when
I feel like, to be honest, and I'm sorry, I'm a little off, but Cash Page doesn't get the credit she deserves.
Neither does D Gotti.
Yeah.
D Gotti and Cash Page.
Man, I'm sorry. Do y'all know about them?
No, I know.
Like, man, I feel like, what's her song? I play this every time I leave the city. That Break from Dallas.
Break from Dallas, man.
It's the spot. Break from Dallas is the.
I got to chop it up with her. She performed like 2 new unreleased songs out there too. I'm like, niggas need that. Like, and I definitely took the opportunity to tell her, like, you've been on for a minute. Like, she just doesn't get the respect that she deserves. Her voice, her talent, she should be much bigger. Cash Pay should be much bigger.
Like, bro, she was on Moneybag album, and people don't even know that. Like, that was her singing.
Cash is dope. So like Dallas has like talent. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we have
a lot of talent, and I try to like talk about them as much and like shed light on, everybody. Hey, I may not like hearing the Dallas drill scene, but I can't lie. Like that little nigga FBG Murder,
but he's snapping,
doing numbers and going up. So you kind of got to take the good with the bad when it comes to it. Same as like Chicago, New York, everybody else, they got their drill waves. We got ours. We got to respect it, show love to them. But hey, look, I'm a civilian, young nigga. You see me in the streets. Look, I did not really listen to your tape.
I'm a civilian that'll pop you. That's the end of the day. I'm a civilian that'll pop you.
But yeah. So how we'll end off is we like to do a song of the week. Like, what's your song of the week? We'll go ahead and start off with Mr. Mike 3301 over there. You would think niggas had these prepared by now.
All right, so I want to make sure I want to make sure I say it right because the word is not like actual word. The name of the song is Hold On.
Hold On.
Yeah.
Glorilla, yeah.
Okay.
It was hard.
Yeah. He went crazy.
Drums on that hoe too, like, and she was spitting. Like,
bro, I woke my neighbor.
Shit.
I know I woke my neighbor up yesterday.
You were basing?
Dude, soundboard going crazy. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I know she probably like, this nigga here, bro. It is 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, hold on.
Take your ass to work.
I'm just mad that she waited till summer was over to drop
that bit.
And I say this all the time. I feel like artists get their releases fucked up when they want to drop a summer song. Like, you don't drop the summer song in fall.
In the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You drop it in the spring at latest.
Let it build.
Like that's when it catches that, tempo. And then when you hit the club in the summer, now everybody knows it's going crazy in the club.
That song was definitely gonna go crazy this summer.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go. We got, October still,
I mean, of course, yeah, it's still gonna go crazy.
I feel like she did. I feel like it was a right time because you got to still think about it. She had that year glow. You know, that was going
I
crazy.
mean, that's true.
You know, they was hitting the moose knuckle quick. You know, that Cuban and moose knuckle tweet, I done seen that everywhere. And so, like, I feel like it's the perfect time for her to release it, catch on the wave of people that ain't really heard it, learn the lyrics for Halloween, because they really about to show their ass Halloween.
She over here turned up with my niggas.
See that what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boy,
Make rap fun again.
crazy.
Make rap
Yeah,
fun again.
please.
Like, I'm tired of this drill shit. Tired of murder, kill.
Yeah.
I make rap fun. Like, that's why I like Lil Russell. That's why I like a lot of those LA rappers too.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun music. You can feel like you could go to the club and really, you know, hit your little two-step.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta tell Kendrick he gotta chill with that, you know. He about to get all of
With that
beat up out here
with that
on the crip walk stuff. Like, boy, we all out here. As soon as you hear that beat, niggas get up and want to crip walk and shit.
No, you talking about Like Us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, no.
I like Us though.
But I'm just saying, when Not Like Us come on, what you want to do? You want to get the. I'm like, you know, if we out there doing that, they
Hey.
go, where you from, cuz? Where you from?
And that Bay Area shit too with them niggas over there.
Yeah,
Hey,
doing the high
Or,
school.
I wish I need to learn how to do that, but my knees gonna give out.
I'm dead.
But my knees is over from the Ducky days.
I got
What?
the refurbished knees.
One of our homies, he be doing that whole like for hours. Like when we was in San Fran,
Okay.
like I just didn't want to name drop, but like you know,
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
yeah, that fool was in the club doing that for hours and didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
It's a
Every
tough-
song he, oh, that my
Yeah,
shit.
because they were playing because they were playing nothing but Bay Area, hits. So
Wait, did he show up to the club with a towel?
he actually did, yeah.
That you
He
knew,
did.
you knew it was
out, and he was like,
You knew he was getting down. My nigga came to
had a
take
white-
it back some old dancing days in the club.
yeah, he had a white towel, and every once in a while he
Wiped that head. That nigga had the time of his life. Shout out to
did.
him.
He's life of the party for real.
He just PCS to Japan or Korea, I think.
He out there giving it to them. So
Yeah,
they swag.
I just seen that. He just went overseas.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so shouts out to my partner in the Air Force. Have fun.
He said, have fun.
Not my job anymore.
Now what you got?
So yeah,
All right,
Blake
man.
got
Hold on, by Gorilla.
Hold on, by Glorilla. I gotta go with that Ocean by Future on the new project. It
Got
just that's one of them ones.
It's okay.
It take you back to the Super Future days.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
You'll replay it back a few times because as soon as he step on there, he just get to running it. I mean, he ran that one.
okay. Let's see. You got yours or you want me to go next?
Look, I'm doubling down on Future. I'm going with the MJ.
Okay.
MJ.
I'm going Kari, Oakland Part 2. It's a nice little smooth track. He dropped the original one a while back, and I heard the original one on TikTok, and I was like, oh, this show is good. Like, I like it. But as time went, I kind of like outgrown it. Like, I didn't feel like it was that strong of a song.
Yeah.
But Part 2,
Or two riding.
you feel me? But yeah, shouts out to him. He's obviously from Oakland. It's a song about where he's from. Or not where he's song about where he's from, but it's dedicated to where he's from, obviously. Yeah, it's just an enjoyable track, something cool to ride to, smoke to, you know.
I have to go play that.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. But on that note, fellas, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. We appreciate Yeah. We're gonna get to everything else, but we like to also make sure we show love to viewers. I appreciate y'all rocking with us, tuning in, giving feedback, liking, viewing, keep running it up, like, subscribe. I know that's usually Arion's job to say, but he'll probably reiterate it because it's important.
Nah, it is. Hey, tell a friend, man. Y'all go subscribe.
Heard it here first. We're going to go ahead and get these outros. Mike Ballin, go ahead and start us off, my boy.
Yes, Mike Ballin, but also _3301. Checking out.
All right, man. It's your man Cam, K Smooth, KSMUVE _FYF. That's for Fuck Your Feelings.
Real nigga. Yeah, man. Like I said, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, and y'all go subscribe to that YouTube page. There's Lou checking out.
And once again, I am your host, the one and only ZB, the real one, not the fake one. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to the to the Off the Grid podcast. Yes, it was a name change. Yes, it was a rebrand. We didn't talk about it like we intended to, but hey, you see it. Make sure y'all tell a friend, like, subscribe. And if you see me in public, don't say hi. No, I'm playing. Say what's up. Don't speak to me or whatever. Yeah, y'all have a good night. Have a good week. Tune out to them jams.